Yeah, let me introduce you to some new deal. New deal. Bass kick swinging like a blues man. Blues man. Blues man. You want shimmy, 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 body book meal. You know that book meal. You want that real good deal. Now the foot till it's out. Blues man. Blues man. Blues man.
Kick that bass. Kick that bass.
Bass kick swinging like a. Hey yo, you know that. I got the drip, 흘러넘쳐 guts. 잃어버린 것, 어디서도 mic and pop it, keep it moving like Jaquan. 내 앞을 막았대, 샤노 잭슨, there was up. Never going home, baby, you just gotta watch. Enter the dragon, 다 영화같이. 여린거리마저 마셔라 chill. Looking at everybody, looking at me. Yeah, I'm fiction, moving shit. 뚜루뚜루 하나씩. Roll the way, 자비는 없지, ruthless. And try to bomb my enemies. I'm gonna kick it like Bruce Lee. Yeah, let me introduce you to some new deal. New deal. Bass kick swinging like a blues man. Blues man. Blues man. You want shimmy, 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 body book meal. You know that book meal. You want that real good deal. Now the foot till it's out. Blues man. Blues man. Blues man.
Kick that bass.
Hey yo. Bass kick swinging like a. Hey yo. You know that. You know that.
Baby, we go out. 1 to 7 squad. Baby, we go out. 1 to 7 squad.
You know that.
We go out. 1 to 7 squad. Baby, we go out. 1 to 7 squad.
Bass kick swinging like a. Hey yo. You know that. Bass kick swinging like a.
Hey, howdy.
Hi, hi.
Easy.
Hello. Ouch.
I have a hitchhiker again.
Yep.
I saw the party bus and hopped on the back.
No doubt.
Somebody already said, "Oh boy."
Oh boy.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah. Welcome in, everybody.
Hello.
This is weird still.
Why?
This one,
I just
What
have that
is-
effect on people.
just not used to someone in studio with me. This is odd.
It's weird for me too because I get to like.
At least I know where I rate with Molly now.
Hey,
That's unfortunate.
yeah. Boy builds. I like that. And the boy, listen, I, for the first time, have the entire house other than 3 animals to myself.
Yes, you do.
That's right.
So-
Yeah, saw that.
Yeah. He's all home alone.
I'm home alone.
Anyway, let's welcome in the chat. And then Boy Builds is going to build while we.
What?
Moving this way.
Welcome in Jan S. Disney, Kenneth H., Vicky Gillespie, Happy's Haunt, Nicole. Hello, hello. Fred O'Malley, good to see you. Chris Dye, welcome in. We've got some Disnoah's Adventures. Hey, Noah. Let's scroll down. Disneyland fan, welcome in. Samantha Lowe. Hey, Sam, good to see you. Still scrolling. Monorail Molly's here. Like I said, hey, Monorail Molly. The lamps behind me. Paul Engel, welcome in. Janie B, good to see you. It's all
Molly,
scrolling really.
neither am I.
But
Okay,
I'm not either.
you'll see.
T Marie's Place, Joy S, Janie B, good to see you. Kay Wilby, welcome in. I'm having to scroll back up. Paul Engel, I think I said, hey, Paul. Bonnie D22, welcome in, Bonnie. Good to see you. Thanks for coming over. Debbie Thunert, welcome in. Scrolling back up. Mandy V, good. Howdy. Now then, let's scroll back down. It's all over the place. Movie and Nick, welcome in. Zippity Doo Doug, what's up, Doug? Sparkly Pink Diamonds, hey Angie, good to see you. LSU Mom Emily, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Mar in Memphis, welcome in, Mar. Mother Coconuts, welcome in. First time I've ever seen you here. Welcome.
They've been there before.
Okay. Cool.
Or I've seen them before, let's put it that way.
Nice. Janie 52573, welcome in. Angela Mentor, what's up, Angela? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, dear. G. Wilson, welcome in. Jeff Condon, what's up, buddy? I think I got everybody. It was jumping all over. New at this, welcome in. And I think we got them all.
Okay.
If I missed you, I'm sorry.
Blame it on the boy child.
Blame it on the boy child.
What did I do? I didn't do nothing.
What you have, it's not what you've done, it's what you haven't done yet.
That's fair.
That's true.
There's bound to be something going on.
That's a true statement. How was everybody's Saturday?
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Oh, mine was terrible.
Oh, shut up.
Absolutely awful.
Mine was sagging.
Oh, golly. Joy?
Mine is loud. Can y'all hear the fireworks?
Nope.
No.
Fireworks.
Okay, good, because it sounds like they're in this room.
Oh, no. You're good. Stephanie Keel, welcome in. Good to see you. Monorail Molly asks, did you let Boy Builds watch Pete Street? No.
What was going on? Do I need to go back and watch that?
No, you don't.
It's on public domain. I can find it, right?
So welcoming Gitchy. Boy Builds is going to build. Yeah, there's your puzzle cam wave. He's going to build while we're on stream tonight.
Yeah.
So, yep. You want to show them what you're building? You got to hold it up close to the camera so they can see. Yeah. So he's going to build the Lamborghini Countach Lego. Right.
Very nice.
We went to the mall today, and I'm here to tell you, I haven't been to the mall in like 4 years, literally. My first time going to the mall since before the shutdown. So me and boy child and girl child went to the mall. LSU mom Emily says we worked outside all day in the heat, so I'm tired, but we are a lot. Well, that's good. Good for you. We went to the mall. We ate lunch at the mall.
So good.
So good.
I had Chick-fil-A.
I had Sarku Japan.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Justin Snudo's here. He says, hi, everyone. Can't tag. Not enough potassium.
What does that mean?
His feet keep cramping up for some reason.
Uh-oh.
I told him he needed to eat some bananas.
That's true.
Yep.
Angela went and saw Indiana Jones today. She said it was good, but not one of her favorites. Happy's Haunt said, need to keep Evan pure of heart as long as we... That's true.
Nah.
Him a good little boy.
Yes.
So we ate lunch at the mall. We went to walk through box lunch, which reminds me, I had a bunch of pictures of lounge flies I've never seen before that I took. Boy child went to the van store and picked up some new.
Oh, I did pick up some new van. Well, it's. I picked up the.
Oh my gosh. I thought you said the man store.
I went to the Vans store, and I really like the classic Vans, and I have a pair, but they're really beat up and like coming apart. And I was like, I really like these shoes, and so I went and I bought another pair. So
Nothing wrong with
I
that.
got another pair.
Why is that funny?
Because like you normally don't buy the same shoe twice,
Oh,
So I got the same shoe twice.
not the man store, Tina. The van store.
See,
with the V.
I thought you said the man store as well.
No. V. Van. Vans.
No, the man store is downtown underground.
Steve has no idea where the man store is.
No, not true.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
Not true.
Steve's theme song, in case you missed it, is "It's Raining Men." So
Hallelujah.
exactly.
I know that song.
So we went to Box Lunch. We went to the Vans store. Yes, I know you would, Molly. We walked into Build-A-Bear.
We did walk in to Build-A-Bear.
Elise wanted to go into Build-A-Bear. We walked into there.
Not as overpriced as I thought it was going to be real honest.
Well, that's
I
because you
thought it was
didn't.
gonna be
You look at the accessories.
Oh, well, that's true.
And then where else did we go? We went to like some pop culture store.
Oh, Pop Cult.
Whatever.
Pop Cult. They used to have a lot of good stuff there, and now it's like a 13-year-old store, and
Yes.
they don't have anything good there anymore.
There you go.
Build-A-Bear, not Build-A-Man.
They want a shopping spree to the man store.
Oh, geez. Frequent shopper card.
Anyway, we ended up at the Lego store.
Which was a lot of fun.
Yep.
A lot of fun. I didn't know.
I shouldn't have spent money, but I did.
I also should not have gone to the Lego store. I should not have spent any money. But here we are.
But here we are.
Oh, you gonna show them your haul?
Yeah. So I got the Wally and Eve back there.
Yeah, those are cute.
I got.
Does she levitate like on the box?
There's a little clear brick underneath her.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I found a Woody and Bo Peep.
Cool.
To go with
I
Buzz.
found
Cue Molly
one of
saying in the
those
chat
ones.
she also wants to find a Woody.
Who let the boy child in here? And then I got the Return of the Jedi. brick.
Nice.
Those are actually really cool. I was also looking at getting those, but what were they like? 50, 60 bucks?
No, they were $39.99.
Oh, I must have been looking at the wrong tag. There it is. There it is. I called it. That's close enough.
It's close enough. Steve, I got some puzzles in the mail today too.
You did.
Did.
What did you get?
These are also cool. I like the look of these a lot, actually.
This is a Thomas
These is-
Kincaid. This is a Thomas Kincaid 4-pack. They're 500-piece puzzles each.
Oh,
And I
nice.
found these on Amazon the other night. This is the Mandalorian
Oh, yeah.
series.
That one's cool. I think that's one. That's a Disney branded one, right?
No, this is a Seiko.
That is
set.
Seiko one. Okay.
The Grogu one is really cool.
Guru on this rock there.
That is kind of cool. I don't know if I have that one. I don't think I do. We got a
This
couple
set,
Star Wars.
if you want this set, it is on Amazon right now for $13 for 4
Really?
puzzles. Yeah.
I got a puzzle coming in on Monday.
Need to log in on the spam account.
He'll still find you, Molly.
It's just that vibe.
So,
Censored and censored.
anyway, that was our day.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I got to run to CVS before we went out. That was nice.
Prime Day is coming. I forgot about
When is
that.
Prime Day?
Yeah, it's like July the 11th or something.
Oh man, I should have. I get paid next week though. We'll have to see what they have on sale.
After last night, Molly, you have about 3 or 4 new screen names. Jennifer Caruso, welcome in.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Oh man.
Yeah, the 11th. Prime Day starts on the 11th.
The 11th.
But if you're Amazon Prime members, it doesn't really matter, right? Except they just have extra deals.
They have extra deals on Prime Days. Yep. Yes, Justin, you need some bananas.
Yeah.
Wish upon a Disney, Susan Silva. Welcome in. Good to see you. When are you going to start building?
I don't know. As soon as things kick up or something. I don't know.
We're kicking up.
It's
right
like
now.
that scene in The Incredibles where Mr. Incredible is like, "What are you looking at? Or what are you waiting for?" And the kid's like, "I don't know. Something amazing, I guess."
Get over
I'm
there.
the little kid in this situation.
Quit doing voices and get over there.
Oh, you know what we could do, Chris?
What's that?
We could do a reading again like last time where you both do different voices.
No, we're
A
good.
reading. Like a
I-
screen reading?
No,
Playing games.
I played Dreamlight Valley and I had to read dialogue in multiple voices.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to go see Indiana Jones tomorrow.
Yeah. I would like to go see it. I might go see it next week.
I already ripped the package. Okay.
So anyway, Carlos had a fun afternoon. He got to see all sorts of wonderful sights.
Just 2.
Say it. Go on and say it.
Would you hush?
That kid's gonna get me in trouble, and he's not even mine.
Nothing. You keep building.
Okay.
It's like when they're younger, they see that on
Yeah.
not Discovery Channel. What channel was it?
National Geographic.
National Geographic for the first.
National Geographic.
Can the boy child give somebody a wave real quick?
Yes.
Can I give what?
Who do we need to give wave to?
I don't care who. I just want to see his wave on
No,
the not
okay.
that.
Oh.
There it is.
Like a knife hand.
You need a little more flex and movement in it.
What? But then I look goofy. This way is more uniform. Like your Alexa.
That's
Is at hold up. Wait a minute.
that's enough that's enough out of you.
Hold up.
Just keep building.
Hold up.
Just keep building. Just keep building.
Hey, yo. Oh, change my so I can see the comments.
Oh.
For favor. Thank you. I have to build the outside pieces first. What does that mean?
No, he's supposed to.
What does that mean? Did you mess
Just
up?
no, just build.
Run the lamp. Hold up. Y'all going crazy.
If you rub it hard enough, a genie might pop out.
Mhm.
Social security. Hold on. Wait a minute. See.
Wow. Good night, Justin. Hope you sleep well and find your potassium.
Good night, buddy.
Night, buddy. Don't forget to take your slippers off before you get in bed.
That's my friend, even if he doesn't admit it.
That's true. He doesn't admit it.
I'm okay with that because in here, I know.
Right in here, in your heart
In there,
space.
yep.
Yeah.
Chris, I started doing something dangerous today.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to try and corrupt you too.
Oh yeah.
I started playing World of Warcraft again.
That I'm interested to play it, but I don't usually play games that I have to pay to play.
I don't like to do that either, but it's only $15 a month, and there's so much to do, and it's just crazy how involved the game is. And I sent you a picture. There's like 4,900 achievements to do that have nothing to do with really anything.
Which one of these things Susan Silva says, I still love World of Warcraft.
I started playing it again today. It's going to be bad.
God, doesn't anybody just sit back and play Madden anymore?
Nope.
I miss those days.
Warcraft was my jam, man, and I devoted like 15 years to it, and they level squashed everything, which means they brought everything down because it was getting too high. Now it's all open again. It's like the biggest open world game you can play, and it's so good.
I say I don't pay to play games. However, Call of Destiny, you're always paying for a new season.
Destiny?
I mean, Call of Duty. Destiny and Call of Duty, actually, you end up having to pay for this season every few months.
And you could pay by the year and get it cheaper. It's like $90 for the year. So,
yeah. He said, I can't do it. I get addicted.
yeah.
I saw an interesting report today. So Microsoft is having a court case to try to purchase Blizzard, actually.
Blizzard.
Really?
Why?
They're wanting to purchase Blizzard, who makes World of Warcraft, actually. And to show that it wouldn't make them some sort of monopoly or too much power in the market.
Is Blizzard wanting to sell it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, carry on.
To show that it would not make them too powerful in the market, Microsoft actually admitted that they were losing the console wars and have been for the past 4 years.
Oh, wow.
No, but that's not true, though.
They said that they were actually in third place behind Nintendo and PlayStation.
That is cap.
I do believe they're behind Nintendo for sure. I don't know about PlayStation though.
Yeah, there's no way because Xbox Game Pass has been so good for so long, and PlayStation Plus is just now barely catching up.
But that's where they said they had made their aim, that they lose money on every console that they sell, and so they have geared towards trying to make the money on the content and accessories, but they're still third behind PlayStation and Nintendo in those sales.
Huh. I'm sure they're probably gassing up those numbers a little bit. No way.
Anyway.
As long as they don't change anything in World of Warcraft, I don't care.
Yeah. PlayStation's not too happy about it.
Of course they're not.
But of course, PlayStation bought Bungie, which makes Destiny.
Yeah.
So.
And they're mad because Microsoft wants to buy a better company.
100 Acrewood, welcome in. Good to see you. Joey D, what's up, sir? Joey D says he hopes the deal goes through. I kind of do too, to be honest. I think it would be interesting to see. The only problem with that could be that it could delay Call of Duty coming to the next PlayStation, they said. Because if it goes through, PlayStation said they would not give Blizzard the pre-release specs for PlayStation 6 because they wouldn't want Microsoft to have the pre-release specs for their next system.
So if you don't like that, go yell at your PlayStation provider or your PlayStation company, whatever it is.
Anyway, there's your tech talk for the night. I'm sure 3 people cared about it.
I thought it was interesting.
Nope.
I've always been an Xbox guy, Microsoft guy, so I'm okay with it.
I've always had PlayStation. I had an
PlayStations.
Xbox. I had the original Xbox.
I've had all the PlayStations too, but I just prefer, well, not the 5 or the 4 or whatever they're on now. But I just prefer Xbox and Nintendo over PlayStation.
Susan Silva wants to know what Steve plays. I think a hunter, she says.
Mage.
Hey,
Actually, I have 9 characters, but my main is a mage.
Joey D says he listened to the trial all week and he has all of the systems. I loved playing. We can talk old school systems if you want to, but the original Xbox, I loved playing the original Halo series.
They were good.
Halo.
Did you see the TV show on that yet?
No,
I was wondering if it's any good.
I haven't. Katie Y, welcome in. Good to see you. I grew up back in the day. My older brothers, had that old Commodore system with the rotating dial controllers that you played Pong.
Sorry?
Yep, no, Commodore.
I don't know what that is.
Right before Atari.
Yep. It had the games pre-built into it, but they were all really terrible. But that's where Pong started.
I thought Pong started on Atari.
No.
Interesting to know.
Well, Pong was its own system.
Gonzo, brother.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Gonzo?
A lot of S's.
Maybe he's Slytherin and can talk to snakes.
Oh, that's from one of those 4 houses in that movie we watched.
Yeah, there you go. You're looking at it. You're getting it, Chris.
With the ZZ Top dude.
Dumbledore, yeah.
I gotta grab my Atari.
Man, I wish I still had one.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
You got one?
I know exactly where it is at my mother's. So I know it's not mine. It's actually the siblings because they're older. It was theirs. But
you still have all the games and all too?
There's a few games, yeah. Whatever we had. E.T., Defender.
Yeah. Man, I love those games. I liked Centipede. We had Asteroids. I played a lot of Asteroids.
Yep.
And what was the other one where you had the 3 little towers at the bottom and you had to shoot the lines as they were coming down?
Missile Command.
Missile Command.
That's before. I had Atari. I mean, I had Pong and maybe 2 other games for the Atari we still have. And so, it's in my storage shed somewhere. We didn't have very many, but I found somebody was throwing it away back in the day, and I kept it because it still worked. But I have a lot of the games for all the other systems.
I would have to order the adapter to connect it to, 75-inch TV, because back then you remember it was the 2 screws with the U shape.
Yep.
Little connectors.
Little prong that you had to screw into the back of the...
and because it had to switch on TV or game.
Never heard of any of this.
Oh, you missed it. Yeah, it had a box you had to flip to.
Yeah, I have. I'm gonna take you guys for a little walk.
And this is the Atari had that?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the only way to hook the Atari to the old TVs.
It's been so long since I played.
You had to unscrew 2 little screws in the back
that you normally screw in like an antenna or something.
Right. Exactly. Yes.
2 little copper
and I still have that
you screwed onto the back.
We still have that, the box and everything with the little switch. So, we have this.
Oh yeah,
for the PlayStation 5. It's got 50 games in it. I thought it had better games, but
they loaded up with ones you never heard of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's combat is on here. I want to play combat all day long.
They came out with
bullet bouncing
Pong for Nintendo's, I think, system, maybe PlayStation, but it's a really cool game. It's way modernized from the original. So Amy
AJC Magic, welcome in. Asks if anyone had ColecoVision. I never heard of that one. Amy.
No. And then from the Atari, I went right to the Nintendo.
Yeah,
the original Nintendo.
Same.
Yes,
Joey-
the emulators. I love the emulator. Oh,
I do. I still have the emulator on my laptop.
I used to download an emulator on my phone, and I would play the old Pokemon Emerald and Sapphire on my
Nice.
phone. That was so much fun.
Yes, Joey D. So that's sort of what they did with when they came out with the remastered Nintendo and Super Nintendo. That they loaded all those games to was sort of a cheaper version or more limited version. But with an emulator, you can download anything.
Well, it's like the Switch now too. You can go in there and download all the original games. So they give you like a set of 20 or 50, whatever it is, with a package. Because on our Switch, I did that. I downloaded a whole bunch of the Nintendo games, the Super, like all the original Mario's, the original one, Mario 2 and 3, and
Oh well.
So yeah, I play Warcraft again.
Let's see. Somebody said, Kenneth H said, best way to play Pokemon on the phone is with those emulators.
Yes. Man, I want to download that emulator again.
Oh, it's pronounced ColecoVision. Okay.
Oh yeah, Coleco.
Coleco. I've heard of it. Never had one. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like you, Carlos. We went out the first. I mean, other than my brother's Atari that I got to play rarely, the first one that I got was the first Nintendo, the original Nintendo, with the little laser thing that you would use to play Duck Hunt.
yeah.
And the little tin can game where you keep the tin cans bouncing.
You remember the dog that used to go pick up your ducks after you got them?
Yep.
So my family, my aunt and uncle once had started a I don't want to say trust, but it's kind of like a savings account for us, for all of us, and there were 3 of us boys at the time. And every holiday they'd put like $20 in this account for us, so when we graduated, it'd be fine. Well, then they had a kid of their own, and so to compromise, they asked us would it be okay if they took all the money out of those and just bought us a Nintendo. And we were like, yeah, buy us a Nintendo. So they did that, and then we used to take the gun, put it up against the TV, and shoot it.
Yes.
So we were there. So
Tina McNeil, welcome in.
hello.
Joey D says I loaded up thousands of my Steam Deck.
Mm-hmm.
Joey, I need to know how much you like that Steam Deck, because that's one that I've been looking at buying for months now, and I just can't pull the trigger. Do you like it? Is it worth it?
Is it worth it, or would you rather just play on a PC? Is my question.
I would rather
at
play
that
on a
point-
PC.
Well, I would like to play. I like playing on the PC, but with the Steam Deck, you can take it with you. So, I could go to my bedroom.
Right, but how limited is that game choice?
It's
I would
anything
imagine-
that's available in Steam.
Oh.
And I assume you got emulators with it too that you can do, Joey. I need details, Joey D.
I think that's what I'm going to start
You
doing, is
got
playing like Madden while we're on stream instead of watching TV. Stop playing games.
But you know what I liked about Madden, Carlos? The new Maddens are way too detailed for me. They're like way over my head. I like the old school Maddens where I could overload my team.
Yeah.
And win like 144-0.
I honestly
You
think,
like it to be easy.
to this day, my favorite sports game has to be like the 93 through 96 NHL hockey.
Oh wow.
I never played the hockey ones.
Oh, back then
good.
it was great. 93 to 95, 96 on Sega. That was like the best sports game that came out.
It was good.
Minnesota Martha said, I remember writing the $100 check for our Nintendo. I thought it was the biggest check I'd ever write.
Listen, I remember. Quick story how I got my Nintendo. Our neighbors had it downstairs. Bought themselves one for the kids. and I begged my mother for one. She's like, never. Well, I ended up buying. I had saved some money from birthdays and stuff. I ended up buying Zelda, just the game.
Yeah.
Went to the store, bought Zelda. My mother, a couple of days later, what was that you bought? I says, well, it's a Nintendo game. For the Nintendo, you're going to buy me for my birthday. And she's like, it's never going to happen. Well, it did happen, but yeah, that's how I got mine. I bought Zelda.
Zelda's
which
awesome.
I still play because I haven't downloaded on the Wii. I'll go because the Wii's still hooked up in Ethan's room. I'll go lay in his bed and just play the original Zelda. I have like 5 or 6 of the.
Really?
Well, they're not diamonds, but the triangles to fill in the diamond. I gotta beat that game over again because if you beat the original Zelda, a lot of people didn't know that until it finally came out. Like a year later, they put it out there. But if you beat the original Zelda, there's a second game on that same disc.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't think you don't know the original Zelda with Nintendo.
Yeah. If you beat the original Zelda, there's a part 2 on it.
I did not know that either.
No, I'm sorry. The gold one. The gold Link.
The gold one. Yeah.
The gold one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Which is still the original Zelda. They just came
Yeah,
out with a gold one.
A gold
But yes,
version.
the gold version has the second part 2 on it. It's a darker screen or grayer screen, whatever it is. I love that game. But that tune over and over again drives Suzanne nuts. She'll be working right there.
That original Zelda game was so good. I think I was talking to Steve about it a couple of nights ago. I loved playing that game. And the little theme song for Zelda to this day, I love that theme song.
Played in my head, and then I was listening to something that played the music the other day for the Eternals, the big thing. But I put it on, Legend of Zelda soundtrack came on, and I just played it at work on Spotify.
So good. I haven't played any of the new versions, and I know they came out with a new one for Switch.
Oh yeah,
I tried it out at like Target. You know how you go play the demo. Yeah. It looked cool.
I have one. It's really. I don't know.
But it's it's the brand new one that's out right now. It's still on demo there at Target. You can. I don't remember the name of it, but I mean it's a Zelda. The graphics are great, but I just. Being the old guy, it's like, I rather go sit and play, the downloaded
8-bit.
original. Yeah.
Walk the little dude around the screen.
With where the shield just looks like a piece of, tin paper.
Yeah, exactly.
Think,
You remember Tecmo Bowl?
Oh my God, yeah.
I loved Tecmo Bowl.
You cannot beat anybody that had the Giants. With Lawrence Taylor and that little post by Baravo or whatever the hell that wide receiver was. That's all you needed to do.
That and double dribble.
Double
You had to play 4 teams, and the little mascot would go like this in the background, back and forth.
Yep. Oh, Paperboy. Anybody remember Paperboy?
Oh yeah. There's a better version, a newer version of Paperboy when they got modernized, and it was on. I don't remember which system it was on, but it was fun.
I liked NBA Jam.
Yeah.
2-on-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the arcade version was pretty cool of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what was the bike one? I hated that because you could only go so fast, and then it would die.
I was wondering about the food talk.
We'll get there. We never stay on topic on this stream.
You got to get on topic before you can stay on topic.
Yeah,
that's right.
What was the name of that bike one? Oh my God! You could build your own track, like the dirt bike.
GP?
No, it was a dirt bike.
It was a dirt bike, and it came with the game on Nintendo.
Oh, and you could build your own
Excite Bike.
Excite Bike. That's what it was. Excite Bike. You could all of a sudden stop going too fast, and then it dies on you. You can't even go anymore.
That was such a great,
Now these kids, and I am talking about Evan and mine and all of them. Ethan goes on, turns it on, blah blah. It's beautiful. They have no idea what it was like to blow into a disc.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then you put it, and you had to push it down. You moved it to the left a little bit.
and you couldn't push it all the way in.
Nope.
Because when you put it down, you have to make sure it's snapped. right along
Yeah.
the edge.
When your brothers would get mad and start jamming, you just take out, just blowing it, and go watch it,
Yeah.
guys. You gently put it in with a left, you just
Nope.
click.
No idea what all of that was
Oh.
about. Yep. That great feeling of let me blow in it. I can
Yep.
do it.
They have that for Nintendo Switch.
I tell you, man, those are great games.
I did it when I built the Lego. That was the first thing I did. I said, "Oh, I got to do it." I blew in the damn control.
Yes.
I'm like, it's got to be done this way. You can't just, Lego or not. You got to blow in it.
Yes.
I got the remastered ones when they came out just because I missed those games so much, and I haven't played them a whole lot. I wish I need to, because I loved the Super Nintendo version of Mario Brothers, Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
You know what's insane is, I know everything's worth the price that you want to pay for it, but I've seen.
Yeah, why isn't Molly on stream? Why not get her on here?
I've seen Nintendo games, Super Mario, the original one, sealed.
Yeah.
Go for tens of thousands of dollars for a Nintendo game.
God.
I watched a guy the other day talking about sealed stuff. I watched a video with a guy the other day that bought at auction the original sealed, still in box iPhone, and he opened it on stream.
Opened it,
He opened it.
dummy,
Yeah.
moron. That's like me opening that Lego that has the misprint. Why would I do
He
that?
he went to cut the cellophane. He's like, here you go. I think he ended up paying at auction like $40,000 for it, and it cut the back of it, and there went all the money.
I have a friend who has, and his father still has them. They never sold it, and they probably never will. There's no need for it. They're all full of money. But back then, when I was a kid,
Thanks, Jennifer.
his father was a big baseball card collector, and he got to the point where he was just buying cases, not boxes, not the wax box, but a case of those wax boxes.
Yeah.
And he still has a crap load of cases of sealed wax boxes from the 80s, 70s, early 90s. Yeah. Yep. And right now, sports cards are flying through the roof. And I know Ron Dufilly's a big collector. I know that.
Yeah.
And I know some of the stuff he has. The
Yeah,
way prices of cars that have increased, it's crazy.
Him and I are going to get together and compare collections. One of the things that made the move for me was my sports car collection, and it filled a big 10-foot walk-in closet at my other house. But
It's
most of the time they got to be graded, though, to be well worth it.
yeah.
But I might have been sitting in storage for 2 years, so I'm just waiting to get them back out. So
Well, I hope it's temperature controlled, because I want to tell you another quick story. I got another friend. I don't know what he's done with it. I haven't seen him in years, a lot of years. But when I was dating his cousin, he's like, we were talking about collecting and stuff. He's like, oh, come see my baseball collection. It was in his closet. And remember the old white boxes? You would just put the single cards in? Okay. Well, he pulled out, the big boxes that used to have like the 5 rows.
Yep.
He's like, why don't you go through these? I swear to God, Steve. Swear to God, 20 to 25, can't remember the exact number, Cal Ripken rookies.
Oh, nice.
They were just getting stuck together.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, right? I mean, that's the name that I remember the most was Cal Ripken rookie cards. Over 20 of them.
Yeah.
You're looking, you're talking about in the hundreds now. I don't know if it's even in the thousands maybe by now, but you're looking in the high hundreds for Cal Ripken Topps rookie card.
Oh, yeah.
And these cards were in great shape. Great shape. They were just sitting in a box, but they were starting to stick together. And you know what happens to, it's cardboard.
Oh, yeah.
You know what happens to it. It's like, wow, guy, take care of these. Like, they're in there. They're my collection, big deal. I'm like, oh my god.
I got to the point where I was buying collections from people.
If you only knew
Just
the
wanted to get
money
rid
this
of
guy had in there, it's like, buddy.
Yeah, that's sad, but
I didn't collect baseball cards growing up until I was like in high school, and I started buying some. So I mean, most of mine are from '90s, early '90s, like mid '90s. So I doubt they're worth anything. But
I collected when I was young. I'll tell you this much. I enjoyed that time. I remember it well. I enjoyed that time. Do I wish I was still doing it? No, because of what it's turned into. It's not back then. Was it was Tops, Don Ross, Fleer, and then Up at Deck came out.
Yep.
But now it's everybody's looking for that because that's what the companies do now. Everybody's looking for that autograph.
Yep.
It's that one autograph card. The rest is worth nothing. You all want that autograph, or you want that card that comes with a piece of the turf, or whatever it is. Because I see the reels. I watch, it pop up on a reel or something, and it's like, it's not. Kids today could never collect those like we did. The hunt was fun to go put sets together.
yeah,
Yes.
My father used to bring me to. I mean, God, right here in Fall River, where I grew up. Back then, it was 5 or 6, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but sports cards stores that in one city there was 5 or 6 of them, and we'd go or flea markets. My father, like all this, the guy selling cards there, go through all those boxes, try to put the set together. Some cards you're paying 5 cents, 10 cents, and some like back in the 80s you're paying $10, $20, $5 for Roger Clemens rookie.
I was buying a lot of like the Upper Deck and the Flair baseball cards. I was working at when I was in high school. I worked at Revco, which is before CVS drugstore, and every once in a while, every week or two, they would run a sale on baseball cards. And you get like 4 packs for $5 or something, and I'd stock up, go through a whole bunch of them, and
but
there's something so exciting about opening a pack of baseball cards.
Yes,
and
there
trying
was.
to pull out.
Yep.
I collect everything too. Cabbage Patch, Disney, all that stuff. I just opened up 2 boxes of Disney cards last week or 2 weeks ago.
Ken Griffey Jr. rookie and Up a Deck. I found 2 in a pack. Not 2 in a pack, but in packs. I found 2. But being that young kid, and I mean really young and dumb. I won't finish the sentence, but young and dumb. Steve knew what I meant. You open it up in that card store, and the owner of the store is like, "Oh, I'll give you $5 for it." Oh, okay, no problem. Thanks. I can go to the candy store now and buy 500 little fish. Like an idiot. And what's that card worth now? About $1,500. Even then, it was probably like $50. You could have got. Oh no, it's Carlos $5. I'll take it. Yes, let me go buy some fish.
Yeah, I know. Hang on a minute.
Wait, hold up. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
Just wait a minute. So,
What?
I think this story happens very frequently. Jennifer Crusoe said Ron's mom threw away his baseball card collection, not knowing what it was worth, or that it was worth a lot. I think that happens a whole lot.
Yep.
To people. Julie McCowan asked, Pokemon cards anyone?
I did a short stint on Pokemon cards.
Okay,
did.
thank you.
I did a very short stint on it. I didn't get huge into it, and I collected them for like a solid 2 years, and then I sold all of them for like $20.
Oh wow. I collect them still. I just got some new ones from the Violet Scarlet series and some other ones I've opened up. I filmed them, but I haven't done anything with them yet. But they're popular. And the other one before Pokemon that was real popular is Magic the Gathering.
I've got some friends that are into Magic.
So they just came out with a Lord of the Rings collection for Magic the Gathering. The cards look stellar. They're kind of expensive, and the hit rate is horrible. Absolutely horrible. But if you find the one card, the one ring to rule them all card, it's one of one. Somebody's offering $250,000 for it right now. If you find it, it's already been found. Somebody's already got it, I think.
Really?
No, I'm sorry. They have the one of one of Steamboat Willie. for the Disney cards I opened up. This one's still not been found yet. But if you can find that one card,
It's a payday.
yeah, it's a payday. But you're going to spend a lot of money for terrible, terrible pulls on that. So
Yeah.
Steve brought up before too. He mentioned Cabbage Patch. I
Yeah.
used to buy Cabbage Patch the cards.
I still got them with the sleeves.
Yeah.
Did you ever eat the bubble gum that came in the baseball cards?
Oh
I
God.
did. Well, back then, yeah, because it was
Yeah.
fresh.
And then you would start get to the place where you'd start to bite into them. They just snap and crumble in your
Yeah.
hands.
Well, listen, this again. You know, you can watch. You know how Facebook works. You watch so many reels, all of a sudden these reels always pop up. Well, there's this guy who's buying, and we have a store in the Cape. I know it's there that still sells wax packs, whatever's left from the '80s. You know, people that bought big cases. This guy's opening packages on stream. He's like, "Well, I got to eat the gum," and he's eating the gum. We're talking about 50-year-old gum.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's like, I'm like, oh my God. But you can still hear the crack. It's like, oh, I remember that crack. Yeah. Eating that.
Janie B asked, do you and Boy Child go to baseball games?
What story are you about to... Hold up. Let me mute you for a second.
This
This
is my stream.
Oh my!
I can tell this
I will
story.
never be back on your channel again. I will never be back on your channel
Don't say
again.
that. He's going to run you out.
Oh gee, no, it's not.
It's not that bad.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Well, it's got to be told now. Sorry, Evan.
Oh my gosh. I know you are not about to do this. I know you are not about to do this. Fun fact, we have never been to a baseball game. However, I have been to a Braves game. Lots of fun. Really sketchy hotel, though. That is all that needs to be said. On that.
I took him into
We have been to a NASCAR race. We have been to a NASCAR
Yes,
race.
we have.
We have never been to a baseball game.
No.
You answered her question.
That's
all
not a
she needs to know. That is all the world needs to know.
that's not a sport. We need to know about the sport.
This is we are good. Oh jeez.
I'm joking.
Was it-
We all know NASCAR's a
Listen,
sport.
was
I
it a
enjoy NASCAR.
WNBA game?
No, I took the boy to.
Oh my gosh.
I took
I
the
cannot
boy,
believe you were about to do this. To me.
I took him to
What
see.
did I do to you?
I took him to see the Carolina Panthers.
I hate this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was so long ago.
we had end zone seats.
Oh my gosh.
It was
What's
a good
upset
game.
about
I
that?
believe they were playing. They were playing the Vikings that day.
Go Vikes.
Huh?
Said go Vikes.
I know you were not about to do this to me. I know you were not about to do this to me. I know you are not about to do this to me. Oh my gosh.
Evan was.
Oh my god. I was 8 years old.
No, you weren't.
I was
So
like
long ago.
9. I was like 8 or 9.
You were not.
I'm like,
I was 9.
That was half a lifetime. That was
this
half
was-
a lifetime ago.
This was half my life ago.
I'm laughing
my
right now
life ago.
because
Keep that in mind.
he was 8 or 9. I'm like, oh, so Ethan was born. Okay,
This was
go
8
ahead.
years ago in my life. I don't want to listen to this.
Like, that wasn't
I
that
hate
long
this.
ago.
We were sitting in the end zone, and the
Oh my gosh.
during the game, that's where the cheerleaders were positioned.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right.
Now you have our attention.
Yeah.
Evan was disappointed when halftime came and the cheerleaders left.
That was the day I found out I was straight as a young age.
Oh, okay.
I bought him a program. He didn't watch the game, but he had that program open to the cheerleaders bio page for the whole game.
Good boy.
Evan,
Cheerleaders are
see,
fun, man.
Evan, you don't understand. That's okay. That's why I was talking about National Geographic before. You had
Excuse me.
you
what?
had a program. We had National Geographic.
National Geographic.
Just go
Your
back
father
to
was
it.
your father will
Back to-
explain it
Yeah,
later.
he can explain to you later.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll get you back. I'm gonna get you back for this.
I could say
put this
I
piece
could say
together
so
wrong.
much, but I have respect for your
Check this
father.
thing.
And I gotta go.
He maybe Julie, maybe. Good night, Kenneth H. Have a
Night,
good
Kenneth.
night.
Later, kind of.
Not the graphic. Hold up. What were y'all watching on National Geographic? Naked and Afraid?
Kate, no, hush. Kate Willie says, now can we talk about? But well, we're close to that, so.
Well, I guess. I mean, depends who you are and how you look at it.
Wait. Scroll back up. Scroll back up in the chat real fast. Actually, you're too high. Go down. Is that? Oh, maybe go back up. Julie has it completely right. You better watch your back, old son. Better watch your back. Love you though.
Disneyland fan has it right. Get back to your build, boy child.
Whatever. Consider these early episodes as not reading the pictures.
Exactly, Martha. Exactly. Anyway,
He was reading the program to find out about.
he was.
Yeah, he was reading the program. Yeah, like
Yeah.
like we did with with Playboy back then.
Huh?
We were reading,
He was, yeah.
Yeah, we were reading the pictures.
Oh, for
Reading
sure.
the pictures.
I was an avid reader at a young age.
There you go.
Oh man.
I knew as soon as you saw that comment and you didn't let the chat keep scrolling, I knew exactly what you were about to do. I knew exactly what you were about to do.
It's
too.
one of my favorite memories.
I hated that so much. Looking back, that is one of the. I sit at night and stay awake and think about that story.
I love
That keeps me awake at
That's a
night.
proud father moment. My son's looking at movies.
Oh my god.
Did I just say that all on stream? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I was 9 years old, Disneyland fan. You need to
Calm down. Calm down.
y'all some out of pocket.
Disney Doe Jeff, welcome in.
I swear that
Hey,
kid reminds me
let's see.
so much of Michaela. My God.
And on that night, Evan became a real boy.
I'm surprised you're joking about this. I'm so surprised you're joking about this.
You're
I
at that
love that
age,
stuff.
Evan. We're allowed to joke about it now.
That's
You're
true.
at that age. Trust me. I have a 24-year-old. I do it to him all the time. Shoot, I do it.
You're
to
sitting
the
around
girl.
with what feels like your dad, your uncles, and the quiet aunt, and that's just what happens.
Yep. Oh man.
That's just a funny story. We were doing math.
Whoa,
that night.
whoa.
We were doing some math that night. We were finding things out.
The boy child.
What?
that was a we were on a fact finding mission that night. We found out some facts.
Anyway,
Okay.
the boy child last year, they were playing cards, him and the girl child and the nephew and
Oh yeah.
and somebody else. And I walked in there, and the boy child proceeded to ask me with a straight face when he was conceived.
When?
Yes.
Well, so hold on. There's context behind this. Okay, so we were trying to figure out because
Hey, Stacey Rogers.
hello, because it's always been stated that the girl child
Whoa.
was not intentional.
Oh,
was not intentional.
Careful
So,
now, we're live.
Well, I have to be careful.
Yeah,
Oh,
you do.
okay.
It's my channel.
Anyways, so we've always stated that the girl child was unintentional. However, I, the firstborn, was intentional. So we were like, okay, well, if I was intentional, when did that intention happen? And so we were trying to do the math and figure it out, and none of us thought we were getting quite right. And so we were like, you know what? Why don't we just ask him? And so he walked out. Sure enough, we found out. And actually, we were a lot closer to when it was than we had originally thought.
Well, if
I
you can
didn't
do
give you a
9
date.
times 30, you got a pretty
Emotional.
good guess of when it can be. So
Hey,
didn't-
Chris, if you can remember, man, God bless you.
I didn't give him a date.
It was the motion on the ocean.
I told him.
Motion
what
on
did he
the
just say?
I told
It
him.
was the motion on the ocean.
That's what I thought he said.
That's what it was. It was the motion of the ocean.
We were,
Oh,
we were on a cruise. But anyway,
Yeah, that's what I meant. The motion of the ocean.
shut
Oh
up.
man.
oh.
I'm sorry.
We
for
were-
making you uncomfortable. I'm so sorry for making you uncomfortable.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to. Anyway, moving on to another topic.
Can we go back to cheerleaders?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Tim Rimple, welcome in, buddy.
That's great.
Sweet revenge, Gitchy says.
It
Yeah.
came faster than I thought it was going to. The revenge. We may not need Molly tonight.
So
Not fitting as good as oh, there it goes.
that went sideways.
Just like the motion of the ocean.
Evan, stop.
Sounds like a Jonas Brothers song.
I couldn't tell if he was mad.
Oh man.
K. Wilby said,
What's next, Chris?
I don't even know. I don't even know where to.
Joy, what do you
Now,
want to talk about?
this guy's program.
I think. Go ahead, Joy.
I would like to talk about why do people have to set up fireworks on Saturday when 4th of July is on Tuesday?
It happens for 2 weeks at my old house.
Gosh.
I remember those streams.
Yeah.
Steve's neighbor trying to burn the house down. That's what he was doing. Insurance job there.
Tim
Yeah.
Ripple says he can't tag due to laziness. Well, maybe you should check your potassium level. That was Justin. I love fireworks too. I thought about buying some and then decided I'd rather buy Lego.
You quite literally are, well, not quite literally, I guess, almost literally burning your, or just burning your money because
Yeah,
you buy it and then you light it on fire.
but they're fun to set off.
They are, but it's also fun to just get a chair and watch everybody else blow their money.
Yeah, but you can set off nice ones. Here in Rhode Island, we can only, it's like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, we
Sizz-
get
I was going to call it, not sizzlers. What do you call them? Sparklers.
sparklers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got good ones right here.
Yeah, we're not supposed to have the ones that shoot off into the sky, but they
Right.
do anyways.
Yeah, that's Rhode Island here. They sell them here, but not
You
those.
can buy them
They-
here, but not the shoot off ones.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They're all ground
Yeah.
level ones, the ones you can buy
Right.
here.
Oh,
Now,
Indiana used
go
to
to
be-
go to New Hampshire and with a U-Haul, and I can have New York style fireworks.
Yeah. Indiana used to be anything that left the ground, even those little spinny doodads that went and then
Yeah.
fell right back down. Those used to be illegal. Anything that left the ground
Yeah.
was illegal.
Yeah, same here.
They sell here the huge bricks that are
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a full finale show and everything.
God, remember being I don't know about you guys. Remember being a kid and actually buying firecrackers like you were buying,
Oh, yeah.
you were
Black
buying
cat.
crack. It's like you were
Black
buying
cat.
crack from the dealer around the corner. We got to go around this building, and they would give you that brick of firecrackers for like $10.
Yep.
Yep.
I go around school selling a pack for $1. You know how much money I made back then? Oh, it was nuts.
We have fireworks for sale at
you
at
know?
Walmart in our county.
Have 'em where?
Just sit on
At
the
Walmart,
table.
just up
Oh,
on
yeah.
the shelf. They're like $99
Yeah.
though. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. You walk in Rhode Island, you could walk into any bodega, convenience store, whatever, they're in there. I don't know if the Walmart in Rhode Island sells them. Fireworks.
They have like tent set.
Well, I know, yeah. This time of year, you could set up a tent in your driveway and sell them. But
Yeah.
I don't know if a Walmart does.
Our Sam's even sells like the bigger packs up to like $250 or so.
Yep.
Full set.
But you're wasting your money if you're buying those though. You just go to any pop-up firework dealer. It's a buy one get one free. Buy the good stuff, and you're gonna be much happier.
Also in Virginia, it goes by county, and so we're the only county in like the whole area that it's legal to have the fireworks. All the rest of the counties, you can't have them.
Wow.
So that's probably why it's so bad here.
Welcome to South Carolina. We're here for
See 100 Acre Woods. That's the best thing. Well, not for me, but for a lot of friends of mine and family about us driving to Florida. It's like you stop and, Chris knows exactly where I stop. What is it, Selma or Salima, whatever it is.
Yep.
Load up on cigarettes because they're dirt cheap. I remember buying a carton of Marlboro back then for $18. Our first trip. I brought my brother a whole bunch of them. I was like, my God.
I looked at a pack the other day and I thought, man, how do people afford to smoke anymore? It's crazy what they're.
Yeah.
What is it now down there? Because you're still probably a third of the price of what we are.
It seems like just a pack was $7-8.
That's nothing.
Really?
Pack of Marlboro right now in Massachusetts is $14.
Wow.
Holy cow!
$14. And if you go into Connecticut, well, at Foxwoods, that's where I see it. Inside of Foxwoods, the casino, $21 for a pack of Marlboro.
Listen, I gotta be honest. Nobody in my family smokes. It bothers me greatly if I'm around it.
When you smoke.
I was actually happy when they started raising taxes, getting rid of it, and when they outlawed indoor smoking everywhere too. So, it chokes me up. Like my nose stuffs up. Everything starts swelling. I can't be around it at all.
We don't go to my mother's. Well, a lot of these we don't go to my mother's, but just walking into my mother's because of her smoking, you leave there just stinking. It's awful.
I was watching an older movie the other day, and there were people smoking in a restaurant, and I was like, man,
Yeah, you can't do that
I
anymore.
don't miss those days at all.
No.
You remember? Yeah, do you remember that when you
Smoking
go in
or
and
non?
yeah, you want smoking or not smoking?
Yeah.
And if they allowed smoking inside, I was always sitting outside. Otherwise, I would not go to the restaurant. I hated it that much.
Joseph Cardillo, welcome in, and Kadani Sean, welcome in. Jumbo.
Who was that from around here?
Just to be
Joseph
clear, I have no
Cardillo.
problem with anybody that wants to smoke.
I
Just not
I
around
didn't
me.
see it, Chris. I'm sorry.
So-
Saw in the chat.
Here you go.
Joseph Cardillo.
What's up,
From Rhode
Joseph?
Island. What part of Rhode Island, Joseph? Just throw it in the chat. I'll see it eventually. Let me try.
And you remember back in the day, the smoking and non-smoking section. I mean, it's not like there were separate rooms.
No,
They could
the smoke
move
just came
stuff
right
against
over
each
into
other. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. A couple of tables over.
Yeah.
That's 100% why we always smoked out, or we always ate outside because of the smoking.
Yep.
Cranston. I know Cranston.
Princeton.
Which, I mean, that might be also the reason why which thankfully I never got into the bar scene and started drinking and all that stuff because I couldn't stand the smoke there.
What's up, neighbor? Tiverton over here. Cranston, Tiverton. About 50 minutes away.
There you
Great restaurants in Cranston.
go.
I
It was nice
remember when
beating. It was nice beating Cranston West twice for state championships in high school soccer.
Didn't you ask how many parts are there in Rhode Island?
How many parts? We have a lot of counties. What do we have in counties? Joseph probably has about 8 of them, maybe.
8?
Counties? Yeah. Just 8.
Indiana has like 92.
I know it does. I don't even think it's 8. I'll be honest with you. Newport County. I don't even know the names of the other ones, to be honest with you. I know the one I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Molly's got it on topic. Look at her.
Yep.
She's keeping us on.
She's
on
trying to
track.
keep us back home, get us back there. Yeah.
Joe had a question, or Joy had a statement. I mean,
Oh, I was gonna say, I remember in the '80s we would ride around with my grandma's sister with the windows rolled up, and she was smoking cigarettes
Oh,
in the
geez.
car. But if we did that now, everybody would be like, "Oh my gosh!"
yeah.
Yeah. Of course, I remember back then too. We would ride around in like the back portion of the
Hello?
where the back window came down above the seats. There was always like a ledge there,
Yeah.
and you could crawl up there and
Go
sleep.
lay in the back. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say too, back then our seatbelts was my mother's forearm or something.
Yeah. We also had a station wagon which had the rear facing seat. I loved to
Yeah,
ride
we
back
did
there.
too.
Yeah. And wave at people as they came up to you.
Yeah.
I'd throw up way too much. Just looking back would make me puke.
I'm trying to be truthfully.
I mean, we also used to ride in the back of the truck with without the camper
Yeah.
shell on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sit back there.
We always had a Suburban when they let us ride the back too. I mean, obviously there's no seatbelts back there, so if they hit a brakes or turn hard, you would go rolling across the floor or the whatever you were sitting on. So
But Dad had a like a little Ford Ranger at one point. Yeah. And he had a cover over the bed, and me and my brother would ride back there when we were going places half the time too. We put like big pillows back there, and we just lay back there, and yeah, that was
yeah.
back in the day.
Nice flat seats in the back. You go lay across. My father's Lincoln LTD.
Back in the good old days when your kids could babysit themselves outside.
Yep. Oh, you betcha, Steve.
Yep.
Indoors. What the hell was indoors? What was that? What's that term? There was no indoors. Everything was outside. It's snowing. It's time for football. Tackle football in the snow.
Sledding and snowing and snowball fights.
Can't get hurt when you're playing tackle football on snow. You know, even though a little 6 inches is hard turf, but
Yeah.
to us kids, it was like, yes, soft ground to fall on. Now, can you go out and like grab the mail in the snow?
Katie Weiss said, I rode in the back of a station wagon with the luggage and my cremated uncle in an urn all the way back from his memorial in Chicago.
That's different.
That's, yeah.
Here, I'll tell an embarrassing story on me. So my parents had this little one of those porta potties, not a porta potty, but the little kid potties in the back of the station wagon.
Oh, yeah.
And I would go back there and get it. Like when they're driving down the road, I'd go back there and get on it. And I'd just be sitting on it. People would be looking at me like waving. I'm waving. And I'm
Are
sitting
you
on
using the bathroom or just using it as a chair?
No, I'm using it.
Oh.
I need one of those for our Disney trips. I'm telling you.
I don't think you can do that now.
I'd get there a lot quicker, less stops.
You can even use it. Just have Suzanne hold it for you while you're driving.
Well, it wouldn't be less stops because they know the rule. We only stop to pee when the gas needs to drink. That's it. When the car needs to drink. So. Yep. I don't pull over for nobody.
I had to pull when I used to drive. I had to pull over for my parents because one of them had double knee replacement surgery, the other one had double hip replacement surgery, and they needed to walk or move.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my God, no! But it reminds me of the first time we took my in-laws. I used to tell them stories like that, like before the trip. Like even Suzanne would play in, like, "Oh yeah, cost us to stop. We don't stop for nothing. We pee when it." And they took me serious. My God, the first time I stopped, to fill up and use the restroom, Michaela gets off. She's like, "Dad, Vivol's been asking for like 45 minutes, but she was afraid to ask you to pull over. She had to go to the bathroom." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "Why did you say something?" She's like, "Because she didn't want me to tell you." I'm like, "Oh my God!" So I'm over here giving my mother-in-law like kidney stones or kidney failure because I'm not letting you pee or anything. Oh.
Yep. I tell you, I make those trips a lot quicker now than having to stop for the bathroom all the time.
Are you referencing me?
Maybe. The boy child likes to stop frequently.
Used to.
I'm lucky. Mine don't. Like, not my kid, not even Suzanne. She can hold it well. Actually, now with my medication, I'm the one that has to stop more. It's like I'm still in Rhode Island. Like, all right, I got to pull over the highway real quick. I'm not even going to the bathroom. Just right here.
I stopped needing to go to the bathroom on trips as much right around the time that I started liking cheerleaders.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
That's what it is.
All right, so going back to our early trips to Disney World, and tying back to the topic of the thumbnail tonight.
I was going to say, if anybody's here for the thumbnail, go away because it's I mean, you must really be new.
I was getting ready to try to bring us back to food, but I want to see what
I'm sorry.
say first. You might be saying the same thing I was.
We always would eat at Liberty Tree.
Oh no!
Oh, I love Liberty Tree.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the ride.
I am not that big a fan of Liberty Tree.
What?
I can have that meal pretty much anywhere I go. It was not that great.
It's not a meal; it's an experience.
That's what he says about 50s primetime.
What do you mean an experience?
Well, and he only goes there for the pot roast. So I don't know, which is at the bottom.
I've had the other stuff. The pot roast is just too good.
It's not at the bottom. I'd put it ahead of the chicken pot pie. So
the Julie McCowan says the ooey gooey toffee cake.
Well, we're going back. Chris, oh, never mind. I keep forgetting to ask you something, Chris, these last couple of weeks.
Oh, okay.
My question, my comment was going to be a question, I guess. Like everybody in the day used to drive to Disney. Some of you still do.
Yeah.
What are your road snacks? Because you got them. Mine was always a bucket, a big, huge bucket of Red Vines.
Oh no.
Ugh.
I love Red Vines. They're so much better than Twizzlers.
Oh, either one is.
Yeah. We do like Cheez-Its.
Goldfish. And
Molly's looking for table
Pringles.
service and snacks, but not necessarily quick service.
Yep.
Yeah, ours is always.
Lots of variety.
You go to like the Sam's. We have BJ's up here, but you go to Sam's and you buy like that 60 pack of the little mini bags of chips.
Yep.
With all the variety kinds. That's which always. Another reason why we always bought it is we used it there as snacks too in the park. So bring the box into the resort room and throw a couple of bags in the backpack for the kids.
Okay, Wilby, have a good night.
Okay.
That was it. For me, snack is give me my coffee. Give me my coffee during these drives, and
I like a good moist snack, but
sure you do.
It's.
Thank you, Evan.
But it's hard to take that on the road.
What's
and
her name?
Hard.
Wow.
I said shoot.
I'll be back. I have to take care of a situation here.
We can see the boy. We can see the boy child's camera. Be careful. Wow. I got nothing else. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll name mine if you name yours.
Mandy B says the boy child may be dying soon.
All of you guys are invited to my funeral.
Anyway.
So what was the snack you were talking
I don't even remember anymore.
about?
Yeah.
Yours.
Not my fault.
I gotta convince that one that's over there to do not Liberty Tree, to do 50s Prime. She's sitting right there. If I could convince her to do 50s, then I'd like to go back to 50s. But we haven't been there. Ethan's first trip. That was the last time we were there.
Do you do like me, Carlos? If you're going to have, and I was thinking about this actually after last night's stream, if you're going to have a nice big table service, I don't like to do quick service earlier in the day. I like to do like quick snacks so that I can really enjoy that big table service later in the day.
Well, I like doing table service early, so then I don't eat the rest of the day.
That's okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but if we do it for a dinner, yeah, I'm not gonna.
And
we've learned how to eat differently in Disney. There's many different ways to eat in Disney. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
We have, in the last couple of trips, we have learned how to eat in Disney. Where one, we save money.
Yeah.
Two, we are full, happily full, not full where you can't walk and enjoy the box, but happily full. And I think I used one as number 1 and 3. You save money. So.
Well, if you get the big meals during lunch, they're a lot cheaper. Usually.
Right. Lunch or breakfast.
Lunch or breakfast.
Because again, like, and it's always happened at Boma. And in that last year, I came May for breakfast, even though I didn't enjoy it. But a Boma breakfast around 9 a.m. for us, we're done for the day. I mean,
love Boma.
Both times, me and her, it's come to like 8 o'clock. I'm like, did we even have lunch or dinner? No, and we weren't. We weren't looking for food.
It's okay.
But yes, to your question, yes. If I'm gonna have a big dinner and know I'm gonna have a big dinner, I'm not gonna.
Yeah. So like we did beer garden, and leading up that day, it was just snacks till we got to beer garden because I wanted to make sure I enjoyed my big table service experience.
She has agreed to beer garden.
Wow.
I have won something in my life. I'd like to thank this award to I don't know who. Oh, I'd like to thank Jeff and Angela for posting their vlog because Suzanne finally saw the food and said, I will go to it. Thank you.
What restaurant?
Beer garden.
It's so good.
Isn't it? The kids ain't going. The kids are going to go eat whatever the heck they want. I don't care because they won't eat anything in there and I ain't paying.
I was surprised how much these two enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Beer garden.
It was good.
Listen, and everybody's going to be like, listen, give me a bowl of beets from Beer Garden. Oh my God, I knew you were going to do that.
There's so much good stuff on that buffet. Why would you eat beets?
Because even my point is this, even the beets are that good in that restaurant.
My mom loves beets. She would eat them.
They're pickled beets. You got to, I won't eat regular beets.
That's even worse than regular beets.
Oh no, pickled beets are the best. Oh my God, yes.
I feel like
It is, Molly.
I feel like she's not talking about food.
It is, Molly. It's a great way to start the day.
How would you?
What we've done, like the Crystal Palace breakfast.
It is, but it's expensive.
It's expensive, but
Breakfast is the waste of money for.
Yeah, I said it today on Joe. Steve, finish your thought. Because
if you're going, breakfast to me is a waste of money. I don't generally eat it anyways. I can spend my money there when I can spend it at lunch or dinner.
I agree with you, and 98% because everybody that's watched my stuff knows that Disney breakfast is just your bacon, your eggs, your stupid tater tots.
Except for Boma.
Except for Bowman. That's why I tell everybody, go to Bowman. It's a whole different experience. For buffets anyways. Because Cape May last year, like I said, mediocre. And I get it, you pay for the characters, but it's regular food and it's awful. I ready to buy something decent.
Another one that I didn't mind for breakfast though was what's the one over there? Tusker House.
Yes,
and that's a character breakfast on top of it, and actually had decent food.
We enjoyed We enjoyed Crystal Palace the time we did it. It was the one with Winnie the Pooh and Tigger and
Yeah.
Eeyore.
Did we go to that one recently, or was that?
No, that was like one of your first trips.
Oh, I remember the pictures, but I don't remember the actual.
Right guy.
What's up, Rye Guy? So a funny story. I was supposed to be golfing with Rye Guy today in Dale. And Dale sent me a text a while back. I agreed to it. Got my pass. I have the sports pass, so I can just go play now and everything at Oak Trail and get to the water parks and all that. Dale calls me this morning at 10 o'clock. Says, "Are you coming?" I said, "It's not till 3." He goes, "No, it's at 10:12." I said, "Dude, it's at 3 o'clock." I looked at my phone. He said, "I got a reservation for 3 to play golf." And then it says it's at 10:12. I thought he meant it was at 3 o'clock. I didn't read the text message, misinterpreted it completely. And I'm sitting here doing nothing, and he just says, "Where you at?" So I didn't get to golf today.
Oh.
Brian, what'd you shoot?
They played Oak Trail Park,
Oak Trail,
9-hole
nice.
walking course.
Yeah, I saw Dale's Instagram.
I heard it was very hot down there today.
It's still 81 degrees here.
Yeah.
We're under that heat dome that Texas had.
And I heard that tomorrow is supposed to be even worse.
Yeah. For 14 days in a row, it's supposed to be above 94 degrees.
Oh, screw
that. Hang with Mark's mom. Welcome in. Good
See what it says now.
Jeff was live today at Beach Club, and that's what I was going to say before. I hate that Disney does not post the accurate prices daily. Because with buffets, we all know the prices go up and down, depending the day, depending on the time of the year. And you go on a website, and it's always the same thing. Between $35 and $59 is your price. Well, no,
Yeah.
I don't. I'd like to know now what I am paying today, before I go, or tomorrow, or whatever.
Huh.
But Jeff was at Beach Club at Cape May. Dinner at Cape May today is only $46.
Wow.
I get it. There's no crab legs. I get it, folks. I get it. But still, $46 for seafood and everything else they have is really cheap.
Is it?
For seafood, yeah.
You get what you pay for, though. So even though the land options they have, I'm not a fan of.
I'm like, you're not a big fan of seafood. I know that.
I'm not, but they have the other stuff, though. See, when I used to go, they had the buffet. It was all seafood, and then the little kiddie thing had some like nuggets and stuff, pizza on it.
Yeah.
Now they actually have a land platter with corn on the cob and some really good, options for meat.
Well, they always had a carving station too. I remember because we've been so many times when it,
Did they have a carving
before
station?
even before the pandemic.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
they
I know I
had
took
a
one
carving
because they went, And I double checked the weather. There are some days under 95, but every day for the next night for the next 14 is over 90.
Breakfast was 45 for characters. Dinner was 46.
Jeanette,
It's
Sebastian, and Crab, welcome in.
In September, I'm paying $135 up here to go
For
eat
what?
seafood, a buffet.
Paying $135 for
I am, yeah,
for 2 or 1,
for one.
not at Cape May Cafe.
No, up here I said.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cape May Cafe.
No,
Cafe.
we have up here what's called the Nordic Lodge. It's the biggest seafood buffet in the country. Well, it's not the biggest. It's the most popular seafood buffet in the country.
Mm.
It's up to $135. So Scott, our racing buddy, the marathoner, we're going with him and a couple other guys. $135. But you get filet mignon, you get king crab legs, not your regular, Cape May crab legs. We're talking about Alaskan king crab. And all you can eat lobster. I'm not a lobster fan, so I'm not even going to touch lobster, but I can eat filet mignon and king crab legs. I can eat $135 worth of.
Hey, Corby, welcome in.
It is a lot, but I can eat.
The most expensive I ever paid for like an all-you-can-eat buffet is a Brazilian steakhouse, which is not that expensive.
What's it down there? Casawas is up here.
$50-$60.
Oh, that's a lot more than up here, actually.
That's more than that. Well, if you go to the nice ones.
Yeah.
If you go to the nice ones. If you go to some of them, they can be around 30.
Listen, we go to the most popular one up here, and it's probably it's just called a Brazilian Grill up here. There's
Mhm.
two of them. He owns one in the Cape, one closer to us. And I think it's
Thank you.
44 bucks. I think it's $44 for dinner. And they have a special for lunch. It's $19.95. It's the same thing. The buffet's smaller, but you still get all the meats. They bring it to the table. They carve you all
Yeah, the
meat
big
right at
sticks.
table.
And yeah.
And for dinner, it's the full buffet included for $44.
So like right now, Fogo de Chao is probably the most popular one.
You got one down here?
I don't know. It pulled up when I was looking
I
to
was
see.
gonna say we have one up here, the same name.
But there's a bunch of them in Indiana, and then there's that one in Texas de Brazil. Texas de Brazil is definitely down here. Fogo de Chao, yeah, there's Fogo de Chao down here. So if you pick that one, for instance, I just want to see the menu. Where's it at? Menu. You still have to select a location. Oh, so Fogo de Chao's in Arizona, California, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Louisiana, Maryland. Just a bunch of them. Never mind. And there's actually some down in Brazil and Mexico and the Middle East. If I chose Florida, Orlando, dinner, right now, you get some appetizers. Their jumbo cocktails 26, the seafood tower is 109. Whatever. Yeah, the whole experience is $63.50.
Wow, really?
Yep.
That's insane. Honey.
Yeah. Now they claim to be a higher end. I like Texas de Brazil better.
Yeah, I've heard of both of them, but we have one of those Fogo de Chao up here that just opened up.
And
I haven't been to it yet.
Texas de Brazil is going to be. You can get a coupon. If you spend over $150. Dinner is $57.99.
Yeah, we're still cheaper up here. Definitely worth it.
If I were to go to the one right down the road here, which is this one. Wait, which one is it? Is that $4.29? Okay, it's right here. So if I were to go to this one, which is just not really a chain, BR77. It's over here by Margaritaville. They want to put all these stupid ads across here. I'm probably not going to be able to see what it costs. They have a tomahawk prime rib though too, or tomahawk prime rib. There's the menu. See if I can get it. Page cannot be found, so they're going to block their pricing, but.
They going back to Disney and talking about pricing though. Two things. They announced the pricing for the next Eat to the Beat series.
Saw that. Yeah.
For adults, you're looking. I think the cheapest one was Regal Eagle. I want to say
that's only day of. Did you notice that? It's just day
like
of.
$37 or something dollars.
Yeah, but they very rarely have some of those available.
Yep.
Because what they do is they take reservations for all the other bigger restaurants. If they don't have any, they send them over to Regal Eagle and a couple other ones, I think.
I don't know if you have it up, Chris, but you know what caught my eye for that? Because I said it during last year for the Candlelight processional, I would not pay $35 extra because that's what it came out to.
Mm-hmm.
To get a good seat. Beer garden is only $60.
Right.
Which is
Isn't it like
normally
45 anyways?
I thought it depends the time of year, but it's gotten up to like 50, 55. So
oh wow.
Right. So you're paying $60 at Beer Garden. It's gotta be your best deal.
Yeah.
Considering, you get the concert. I mean, you gotta be the
cheapest one is usually Coral Reef. But I don't know if it's your best deal or not.
The cheapest one right now is the Morocco one, spice.
Oh, really? Yeah, I wouldn't eat there anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But $60 for Beer Garden, that's the one you want.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I saw Le Cellier was like $95.
$95.
Honestly, that's not terrible for Le Cellier. It's a two.
I didn't think it was.
It's expensive, but it's not. It's a 2 table or a credit meal though when you got the dining plan.
Yeah, but $95. I still haven't been on the Celia, and I probably never go.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I've heard, and I'm sure it really is. But $95 per person.
You're probably going to spend $65 to $75 anyways per person eating the steak and stuff. By the time you get your meal done.
But that's what I mean. Is the extra $35 worth it to get a good seat?
I don't know. If you can't get into the concert and somebody you want to see, yeah. Corey and I paid for Neil Patrick Harris last year.
Well,
and it was worth every penny.
See, but there you go. And I told you this. We went to Neil Patrick Harris, and we were 7 rows back, Suzanne, without paying.
Without it? Oh,
yeah.
Well, see, things have changed now too since last year. Well, I know some of you done it, but they during the Flower and Garden Festival, they started blocking off a lot more areas. And during one of the concerts, they even had everything, or you might have even gone back to the Candlelight processional, like around New Year's. They had everything blocked off except the last 2 rows of the entire arena. You could stand by, could sit in the last 2 rows all the way across. Everything else was blocked off for them to sell tickets for.
I remember we were all the way to the left. Well, not all the way, but you know what I mean. We were in the left section, but we were only about 7 rows back. We were there the night. We were there the night he made the Chapek joke. We were there for that.
Oh yeah.
When he made that Chapek joke, so
that was. Oh yeah, I was there for that.
We were there.
Were you early there that day?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We were there for that show.
Well, he did it for more than one of those shows, but yeah, I was there for that exact same show. I was sitting in the audience when he did it because I laughed my butt off.
Yeah.
Get you wants to know, is the Lego?
He is inside the car.
Inside the car.
I can't wait for that announcement because we have less park days this year, but we still have 2 Epcot days. But it's like, you know, I'm hoping we get somebody decent because last year at the time we're going was what's his name? Not Oswald. Oh my God. The stupid snowman. What the hell's his name?
Josh Gad.
Good.
Yes, that guy.
I was at that one and he was.
What the hell's the snowman's name?
He was amazing. He did a really, really, really good job.
What's his name in the movie?
Olaf.
That's it. Jesus. Help me out, people. My memory's not the greatest. I'm sorry. Yeah, John. If we get him, that'd be amazing. Last year, Neil Patrick Harris. This year, that'd be great.
Scale, about as big as my hand.
Okay.
Okay. Neil Patrick Harris, of all the ones I've seen, because I used to walk by and at least listen to him from the back. Of all the ones I've seen, he's easily the best. My favorite. Yeah. And Josh Gad was my second favorite.
You know what the difference between Neil Patrick Harris and the rest of them? I mean, because we all know the reading's the same, but everybody reads it differently in their voices and everything. Neil Patrick Harris wants to do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was teed off the year before when they didn't invite him or whatever it was. Well, he was mad about it. That's why when he put it out,
that was a result of his comments of saying he didn't want to do it if he had to wear masks and other stuff. You know, that was during COVID.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
but he was mad that he didn't get to do it. So he was, because I remember when he put it out on Twitter and all his socials that he was coming back. The man loves doing that. He wants to do it. That's his thing. Is the Candlelight processional in Disney.
Yep.
He loves Disney. Period. Him and his husband and the kids, but he loves doing that. Now everybody else is just getting. Well, he's getting paid too, but I'm sorry. Everybody else is just. It's a job. It's like, hey, well, you know, we'll pay you this. Come read 2 nights.
Gary Sinise was very good though.
Anybody
that has an iconic voice like that.
He might be another one that likes to do it because he's the one that isn't he the one that brings the kids, the military kids.
I don't think he was there last year.
But I'm saying,
or if he was, I was out of town for him. I didn't get to see him.
I'm trying to think if he was now. But I'm saying I'm getting the correct actor right from not Law and Order from not CSI.
He's Reindeer Games with Ben Affleck. He's got that voice, man. He's got one of the most recognizable voices in the world.
who's the guy from CSI, Las Vegas?
Oh, he's in one of like either Crime or
So it is the right guy. He's the one that pays for all the kids from the military. The parents died.
Oh, Lieutenant Dan.
Oh, Lieutenant
Yeah.
Dan. And
He's
Private
Lieutenant
Ryan.
Dan. Yes.
All right, thank you. Just making sure we're talking about the same guy.
Dougie.
Dougie.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Dougie. Holy crap, Dougie. What are you getting up for work?
Hey.
It's early, man. Oh, it's late or early. Which one?
Boy child's gonna dip out.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip out. I'm gonna go to bed.
Bye, boy child.
My child.
Is the car complete?
Yes, it is finished. Here, I'll do another.
Hold it a little closer.
It's about the size of my hand. You can see inside. And then,
There we go. Oh, that's cool. Did it come with a character?
yes. Well, it came with a little mechanic guy.
Oh, I got you. That's cool.
That's a cool little build.
Yep.
How much was that one?
It was $20.
That's not
That
bad.
ain't bad.
Not bad at all. They had that one and that Aston Martin one that you were looking at.
James
and
Bond,
then,
Aston
yeah.
Martin.
And there was a
What's
couple other
the
ones.
year of that Lambo? Is it on the box? The year?
The what now?
What's the year of the Lambo?
Just because the year's on it doesn't mean it's right.
Right. Well, I can prove that too. But, no, a friend of
It
mine.
does not. It just says Countach.
All right. I was gonna say a friend of mine knows a Lamborghini. That same one. I was just making sure it was the year. This is an 80.
Yeah.
86.
I think the Countaches were made in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Maybe.
This is an 86 or 87. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
The food cat and the snack cat. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Hello.
So,
dip out.
all righty.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed.
All right, Evan.
Good night, y'all.
Night, buddy.
All righty. So here is. Oh, he steps out. Let me.
Was he not wearing pants?
Hey,
Oh, it's Chris not wearing pants.
no, I am. We're good. Well,
Bye,
maybe.
y'all.
Bye.
Night.
Here is your pricing by restaurant for the Eat to the Beat. So you got
Is that the whole thing?
this is all of it. Yep. So 95 for Cele is the most expensive. 35 for Regal Eagle. Beer Garden is $60 for adults, 34 for kids.
Oh wow, Coral Reef's even more than Garden Grill now.
Yeah. Coral Reef's more than Beer Garden.
Well, yeah.
I'm starting to wonder if Beer Garden's a misprint. I really am because
Oh, Rose and Crown's even cheaper. They must have raised the price of some of these.
even if Beer Garden is correct, let's say like Steve said, what is it, $45? I think it's more. That means it's only another $15 for a seat where everybody else is $35. Except for the quick service of Regal Eagle. So it makes no sense.
Rose and Mama Rebecca, welcome in. Good to see you.
Beer Garden I think it just said 49. Let me look.
Um,
Come on, click on it.
What's funny for kids, the most expensive one is Oscar Schuss Royal Banquet, $48. Whereas Le Cellier for them is only $36.
Beer Garden's 49.
So it's $11 more for a good seat. That's got to be a misprint. They screwed up that one.
Well, let me look at. Let's see here.
The other thing to mention too, Spice Road table is 2 small plates, a shared dessert platter, and a non-alcoholic beverage. All of the other ones are an appetizer, an entree, and dessert, or one family buffet, family style meal.
Yeah.
And what's the Norway one? How much for an adult? I can't see my screen. So
For lunch, dinner, 74. Breakfast is 64.
Well, if you get an appetizer and dessert and a meal, then you're starting to get really close to the actual price. Because, like, even at Coral Reef, so say if I got something at Coral Reef, okay, My appetizer, the cheapest appetizer they have is 10. I'm not going to get that. I'm going to spend $11 on a salad. The steak is 36. So now you're sitting at 46, and every dessert's like $10. So you're looking at $56 for Cape or Coral Reef as well. So you're only $13 off on that one. And what's one of the other ones there?
Thanks for popping in, Dougie.
See you, Dougie.
Let Dougie.
Let's look up Les Cellier.
Garden Grill breakfast is 53. Dinner, lunch is 60.
See, I remember perfectly, and I did it on stream, perfectly, not flipping out, but stating that there was no way in hell I was paying, because she was dying for Neil Patrick Harris, made sure we're going to get it. And I'm like, I'm not paying another $35 on top of my meal.
Mm-hmm.
It was $35 for Candlelight Processional.
For Les Cellier, they average $16-ish or some that are a lot more, a couple that are a little less, so probably $17. Steaks are $59, so you're looking at 70, let's call it 75, and desserts are going to be 12. You're right there at $86. Every one of them's only about $10 to $15 higher for the seat.
Oh, maybe they smartened up and said nobody's. Well, I'm sure they sold plenty last year, but could it be too the entertainment? I mean, I know you've seen the list. There is really nothing this year.
Snack Julie.
I mean, what, Air Supply, 38 Special?
What are you talking about for the food and wine?
For the food and wine, yeah.
Oh my gosh, the food and wine I'm more excited about than the Flower and Garden. They got all kinds of bands coming. They got all my boy bands back, which I'm happy about. They've got Boyz II Men coming back. They had 9 new bands coming this year.
I saw that, but nobody that really sticks out. Like,
see, to me, Air Supply is not very good, so I don't care about those kind of bands. But like,
they're Air Supply. I know you don't care about it, but it's Air Supply. 38 Special is 38 Special. It's
and
not,
again, I could care less about 38 Special too for whatever. I'm just not a fan of those kind of bands.
Yeah.
But like for King and Country is a hugely popular. I'm not a country fan or any of that kind of stuff, but I think they're aren't they Christian rock or whatever?
Yeah, they were good last year.
So they're
wasn't
they're
that
decent.
was there?
Well, no, for King and Country, this is the first time they've ever been here. They've never been. They're one of the new bands.
Oh, who was the one then? All right, but keep going. There was somebody.
But, I mean, you got Tiffany still, which I'm sure everybody's at. Then you got some American Idol people. The Bacon Brothers is actually Kevin Bacon
Right.
and his
Okay,
brothers.
you just said it, the Bacon Brothers, decent, but you just said the American Idol ones. You think? Because I saw the list. So who was it? It's Ruben Studdard.
Ruben Studdard and Haley Reinhart.
I'm sorry. You think they're worth another $35? I'm going by
I
last
didn't
year's
say
price.
every
I'm going by
single one
last
of them
year.
is going to be.
Well,
But Joey Fatone, whether you like him or not, is going to bring it in. Philip Phillips, I do think is worth the extra $13, $15 to get a seat for. You get
Joey
the Baja
Fatone
Man.
does not deserve that much money.
Ray Parker Jr. is coming back. Toby Mac. I mean, this is I'm shocked how good this actually is. I think it's better than it was last year.
You got 98 Degrees and Boys to Men.
98 Degrees and Boys to Men back to back. And I believe Hanson's
your
there.
Mark Willis, Sugar Ray, Hoobastank.
Hoobastank's amazing.
Hanson's back. Billy Ocean.
Yep.
Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
Yeah, there's all kinds of bands in this thing. For what I enjoy. Let's put it that way.
Taylor Day.
Chris, can you Google? I'm sure you can Google it and find it. Can you find last year's Candlelight processional prices?
Yeah, I can.
What are you talking about?
The prices or
You're talking about the food and wine.
Which? I'm sorry.
Are you just going from one to the other now?
No, I'm talking about my price. The $35 extra last year was for Candlelight processional.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
I'm just saying. I want to make sure that I was correct with the $35. What they were charging last year for.
Well, it doesn't only have to be the Candlelight processional. Again, this is food and wine. So if you can find the food and wine, it's the same kind of pricing. Because they're doing the same thing with the meals for food and wine or flower Garden Rocks and Eat to the Beat. And the Candlelight processional. They sell these stupid tickets at all these different.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. When I remember the prices for last year's Candlelight processional, I want to compare it to right now the Food and Wine Festival.
And what was
because
the price?
food and wine seems to be a lot cheaper than what everything else was.
Did you do the prices you had up earlier, Chris? Was that for this year's Candlelight Processional, or was that for the Eat
That
to the
was
Beat
for
series?
this year's Eat to the Beat.
Okay, see, we don't even know what the prices are for the Candlelight. That
No.
wasn't the prices he showed earlier.
But I want to see what last year's was
Mhm.
because to me it dropped.
So they have at they have added more bands to the Eat to the Beat schedule. So you got Funkified here now. The M80s are in it now. Element, and then holy cow! Yeah, it looks like they filled it in with a lot more of the local stuff too.
Yeah. So pricing for this year's Candlelight Processional, Carlos, is not out.
I understand that.
But I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
I
So
wanna-
you're not going to know if it's going to drop or raise because the prices he had up there for the Food and Eat to the Beat series is not the prices for the Candlelight Processional this year. So when you said it was $30-something more, it still could be $30-something more. We don't know the pricing.
And you think that makes sense? That the Candlelight Procession would be more than a concert?
It should be way more than a concert.
You think so?
Yeah, it's such an event that it is way better than any concert they put on.
I'll
And
agree
plus,
with that.
they got to
I
pay
will
everybody
give you
more.
that, but
I mean, I think some of the choirs volunteer, but they have a lot more involved. They got a lot more payments going out on that thing than they do a concert.
The other, and this is changing gears slightly, but the price jump on this really surprised me.
What?
They are bringing back the Fairy Tale Fireworks Dessert Cruise.
Oh yeah.
The price on this jumped to where it used to be $99 for adults. It's now $130 for adults and $100 for kids.
Yeah, people are going to pay that regardless. Even I don't like it, but yeah.
that's insane.
I can see paying that for an after hours event, but for an hour and a half cruise to see fireworks off in the distance,
Alcohol's included. I'm sorry, you got to be a drunk to get your $130 worth of cupcakes, desserts, and a lot of liquor.
So, Carlos, this year you said beer garden $60. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Last year it was 57 for the Eat to the Beat concert. For the Eat to the Beat concert series. So it went up. It went up $2 to $3, and then Acre Seuss breakfast was $64 last year. I don't remember what he said that one was. Here it is. I got the whole package right here. Well, that's this year's. Where did last year's go? Here it is.
here you go.
Okay, here was your pricing for last year. Chris, do you still have that one for this year?
Well, this is
Okay, you got that one. So what are your so you got Beer Garden where 65?
65.
For Eat to the Beat last year it was 57. So it was $8 more for Candlelight Processional.
What was
Coral Reef was 69, so it went up. It was $5 more. Garden Grill was 66, so it was $5 more. Les Cellier was 79, so for Les Cellier it was $21 more for the Candlelight Processional. Regal Eagle was still $35, and it was $40 for Candlelight Processional. Spice Road Table was $44, and it was $52. So yeah, the Eat to the Beat, or I'm sorry, the Candlelight Processional is a lot more for
It's a lot more
it's
money.
$8 to $10 more usually than last year's Eat to the Beat.
Huh.
So yeah, in that regard, you may be right. Some of those might be $20, $30 higher, and it may not be worth it to some people for that. So,
like Suzanne says, we always miss the concerts. We get church.
Yeah. Yeah, if
Which,
I'm going
don't
to
get
pay
me
for one of
wrong,
those tickets,
I love it.
If I'm going to pay for one of the tickets, the dining package is going to be at the Candlelight Processional. I'm not doing it for anything else.
Depends who the reader is too.
Huh?
depends who the reader is too.
Yes, but when you sit there and I don't know, there's something magical about that whole. I mean, I got emotional several times.
I agree
all
with
the
you.
music and then when they sing Hallelujah and everybody stands and it's such and it's Christmas. I mean, it's just that whole ensemble is worth more to me than any other concert.
No pun intended, but you are preaching to the choir.
Yeah,
but, I agree with you. But to pay for the package, it really depends on the reader. I'm not going to pay for like Suzanne said, because we were supposed to get what's her name from Law and Order.
The Russian lady.
Yeah, is she Russian? Yeah, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
But we were supposed to get her. I would never pay for her.
Well,
I'd take my chance to get in line.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay for anybody, but yeah, Neil Patrick Harris, Josh Gad,
Mariska Hargitay, I think, is the one.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Gary Sinise, fine. You could name maybe a couple of others.
Cal Ripken Jr. did a decent job last year. I mean,
I'd pay for Whoopi. A lot of people don't like Whoopi Goldberg, but she does a great job doing that reading.
But you don't need to pay. You don't need to pay for that one because she doesn't fill the stadium up.
Because like I said, nobody likes Whoopi, but
Yeah.
but she's a reader that. What?
I wouldn't do Whoopi.
I almost said something. But Suzanne said she wouldn't do Whoopi. I don't know if you guys can hear it like you usually can. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But there's certain ones that I would consider paying for.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw them all on live streams. I think we saw everybody last year because somebody was always streaming. Cal Ripken was really good, and he was there when we were there.
Freezing my butt off watching him.
Supposed to get him too.
Oh yeah, we did see it with Cal Ripken too. Suzanne just said it. Next year we get concerts. Watch, we're gonna get like Epic Live and I know people are gonna give you crap for this one, but and Glass Ceiling or something like that. You know, it's like we're not gonna get anybody. We're not gonna get anybody good in April.
Yeah, the concert wise though, Tuesday through Thursday you're always going to have something local,
Right?
and you get some bands fill up Thursday to Sunday, and some go Thursday, Friday, Friday to Sunday or Monday. Friday to Monday, and then some of them do Friday, Saturday, and some of them do Sunday, Monday. So
Yeah.
like Boys
I saw that with this year's schedule. A lot of Sunday to Monday.
Yeah. It's always those 4 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday are always the bigger bands. Tuesday through Thursday are always local bands. They've been doing that since I've been down here, anyways.
Well, we get 2 Fridays next year and a Saturday and a Sunday.
And then, and the other top of that is, like I said, some of them get like Boys to Men gets all 4 days. Most of the time they don't. There's only a handful of bands that get all 4 days, so you'll get a different band for Friday and Saturday and a different band for Sunday and Monday usually.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see that in person at some point.
You want to see what?
Candlelight processional.
Oh man, it is something spectacular. I don't know.
You didn't see it last year? You were there. What?
It wasn't going when I was there.
Oh, you were there the year before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it still hadn't started then.
No,
Yeah.
you're right. That was that. Yeah, that was the when we all went on with Pete. Yeah.
We saw it one time, and it was not Neil Patrick Harris, but we had we did the dining package. We did Via Napoli, or is that what it's called? But they don't have that anymore as an option.
Via Napoli, Via Napoli.
Via Napoli, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would have been a great one to have on.
I knew what you meant, and he's like, "What?"
That's on the bucket list of ones that I want to do is the Candlelight.
Yeah, it's listen, and I'll bring up Josh. Nobody's. I love you, Steve, and everybody, but nobody's got a picture quality like Josh does, and yet it still does no justice than seeing it in person.
Yeah,
he can have a front row seat with his best camera, with his best sound, whatever Josh uses. and you could sit in person way in the back, and it's still a better view. It's still a better feeling when you're there in person.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. The sound.
I'm sure you get the feels a lot more too.
Yeah. Well, I looked at Suzanne. I said, Suzanne, something's got to be wrong with the speakers. It's not as loud. Then you remember, these cameras, they catch everything so much.
Yeah.
But it's like there. Like Steve said, when everybody gets up for Hallelujah at the end, and it's like, wow. Look, I'm getting my hands are standing now. Because it's true. There in person, it's such a different feeling.
Mm-hmm. I saw somebody mention the Candlelight processional at Disneyland. That's a cool one. The way they set up that whole thing there in front of the train station, I think is where they do it. It has a very cool look to it.
Last year was great too because everybody was back. The full choir, the full everything was back last year.
Yeah. The trumpeter on top of the train station. Yeah, it's cool the way they set it up. Detroit Diz, welcome in.
The other thing
Angela Mitchell says she's going to the Candlelight processional this year, at least to try to.
The other thing I like too is they have different conductors constantly, and it's they do such a good job.
I didn't know that. I thought it was always the same one.
No, I mean they'll have like one of them will do like 3 days, and another one will come in 3 days. They may repeat some during the year, but there was a lot of different ones, and they even mentioned it at one point in time about the conductors rotating. But a lot of them come from like the Dr. Phillips Performing Center, or and they some of them get into it really nice, and some of them are just like okay.
I honestly think I'm going to sit down one day though, and make a list of the things and the restaurants and all that I haven't been to. And one trip, it's just going to be everything on that list.
Yeah, it needs to.
Whether it's resorts, whether it's dining experiences in the park, whatever. Yeah. You always say when you go to Disney World, it doesn't matter how long you go, you're not going to ride everything. Well, I've done all the rides I haven't done all the rides.
I still have it. All
I haven't
attractions.
Yeah.
The last thing I had never done was Tom Sawyer's Island. I did it last year.
Still haven't done it. Still haven't done Country Bears in person.
But there's so much stuff. What I'm trying to say is there's so much stuff even outside of the parks that I've never even scratched the surface on.
Yeah, you haven't.
So,
You've never been to half the resorts. Some of the better ones.
I haven't been to.
You said Animal Kingdom Lodge or Polynesian, right?
Nope.
You got to come with us, Chris. We'll go because I'll make dining reservations at those resorts on purpose to get you there.
See, Molly says that's what I hope to do on my trip this week. All the things I've been wanting to do but never have.
That's such a great way to vacation.
Yeah.
It's funny how years or so many trips changes a person too, because just talking about food, not once Suzanne and I have looked at each other and be like, all right, what restaurants are we doing? What reservations are we doing?
Yeah.
We don't even, it's not that we don't care anymore, but it's like,
Right.
Back then it was like, yes, have a full list. We're going to do these restaurants and everything.
See, I'm still that way. I love planning things.
So do I.
Family's coming a trip. I'm like, all right, what do you guys want to do this day? And 60 days out, we're booking this. And
I do too, especially this trip because, I mean, my kids ain't going, but her whole family's going. My in-laws are going again. Her godmother, all her kids, and I guess there's another cousin. It's like 11 of us.
Oh wow!
But I only worry about us 4. But it's like, yeah, I have it. I mean, Beer Garden, I know that because she finally agreed to go. So crap, I know that one's going to be on one of the Epcot days. But you mentioned Liberty Tree. Her parents love it, so I'm sure we'll be doing that. But the rest of them, it's like, eh. And we have 4 days of rest.
Yeah.
One of the best restaurants, in my opinion, that's not operational right now is the Diamond Horseshoe. It is a fantastic meal, except right now it's serving Liberty Tree stuff.
Right.
So we need to get back to that.
The thing that I loved about coming down with the boy girl child and the girl child and this last trip with just Elise is I did stuff with them that I've never done because they were there and I wanted to do it with them. So yeah, Tower Terror, Slinky Dog,
dude, it was fun. I looked at Chris, he'd be like, plop, plop. He was flying out of the seat. He was just giggling the whole time.
I was. It was fun. I rode Slinky Dog the first time with them.
Mm-hmm.
I rode Space Mountain for the first time since I was 5 years old with the kids.
And you did Guardians again with your daughter, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you didn't get on it?
We did Tron. Me and Elise did
I thought it was Tron.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, when it's just me, I just go and do the stuff that I normally do. But when they're there with me, so
I'm taking advantage this year of just doing nothing. I know I said this last trip. Last trip we had the older kids on the trip before, but I'm sorry. I'm staying at the beach club. I am not leaving one day at least. I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting in that pool, sitting in jacuzzi.
I started doing that at Thanksgiving and Christmas. I started using my DVC points for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I just enjoyed the hotel, especially at Christmas. I went in, it was Christmas Day. So after I got up on Christmas Day, did my thing, I went to the resort early. I took my hot chocolate with me. I took everything that I needed for the next 2 days. And I just sat in that resort and enjoyed myself, just watching TV. Didn't have to go downstairs, just enjoyed the hotel room. Just to enjoy it and open up the windows and look out and see Disney on Christmas Day. It was awesome.
Yep. That's what I want to do, at least one of those days. But we got like 4 of them. But I want to try a couple of it. I tell other people we don't leave the bubble, but I want to go try Ford's Garage. And I think it'll have it so. Yeah, the burger place.
Fantastic.
Yeah. My boss has been a couple of times. He says the same thing. So we'll try a couple of those.
It's obviously it's not Disney, but there's multiples. There's multiples here. One of them is right outside of Disney Springs, and one of them's on 192. Both of them are. It's a really nice restaurant. Really nice.
We're gonna go to the one right by the outlets.
Right outside.
No,
I've been to both of them. The ones here, they're both really good.
The one at Premium Outlets. It's up that road. Yeah.
That's the other thing. I mean, even at Disney Springs, there's a ton of restaurants I've never been to.
Homecoming.
I've never been to Homecoming.
Overplayed.
Never been to Boathouse.
No.
I've never been to.
You don't have to go get chicken, Carlos.
I'm with you. I've had different things there.
Dude, the last time we went, this guy brought us. We didn't want chicken. We got something different. Corey got one thing. I got the barbecue pulled pork. It was like chunkier pork. That was the best pulled pork I'd ever had. First off, and second off, it was more than Corey and I could split.
Yeah,
and then we had the blackberry. I mean, there's so much in that restaurant. I love that place.
I'm over it already, and we've been twice, and it's like,
I'm
over it.
Raglan Road, I have been to with that guy.
Yeah, with this guy,
and that was good.
The entertainment there is pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Our new thing. We did it once, but I already told him we'll do it again. But we did the boathouse. We did the boathouse last year without the kids. And that's now a must too. Even to go have the same thing. I had the boathouse.
Oh yeah. See, I would prefer Homecoming with Boathouse, but the Boathouse is really good.
It was just Suzanne and I, our first night. The kids stood at the resort, didn't want to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Sat by the lake, watching the car, those boat cars going in the water.
Mm-hmm.
But all I had was the sliders. And we had some appetizers. What did you have? I don't remember what she had. She can't remember.
Jack Lindsay's Hanger Bar. Is that that one good? Is it just drinks mainly?
I don't like it at all. I think it's like they got like a couple.
Burger.
I heard.
What's that?
I'm sorry, Suzanne's yelling at me. Burger. I had the
I heard burger, but I didn't know what she was talking about. Jack Lindsay's though is I don't know. It's more for a drink hangout spot. The food's yeah, and they don't have very much of it.
Polite Pig is
Really
one
good.
of my favorites.
Whoever that was, I'm liking your husband a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. If you don't know me that well, that is the place that I used to eat 5 times a trip.
Yep.
It's down to like 2 now, but
I've never even eaten at Earl of Sandwich.
You're not missing that much.
oh yeah, you are, Chris.
I like Earl Sandwich.
Oh yeah, you
I
are,
didn't say it
Chris.
wasn't good, but it's deli sandwich. You don't go there, Chris.
I've eaten at Deluxe Burger, but I've never eaten at Earl of Sandwich.
Deluxe
You know
burger,
what?
Earl Sandwich is better than Deluxe Burger.
Oh, thank God. I thought Steve was going to say Deluxe is better. No, please. Come on.
Earl sandwiches, in my opinion, is not that good. It's just
Yeah.
regular deli sandwiches.
You know,
It honestly,
you gotta go have the Thanksgiving sandwich. Oh, I'll be honest with you. Have the tuna. The freaking tuna there is amazing.
I don't eat fish.
That's right.
Heck, if you want to talk about snacks, Molly, I've never even had anything from that Ghirardelli ice cream shop at Disney Springs.
I need a revive. I
haven't either.
Stopped.
I love.
I mean,
that.
it smells amazing, and I love a good hot fudge sundae with real good.
Well, you've had Ghirardelli's chocolate, right?
Yeah.
So you know how good the chocolate. That's
Yeah.
everything in there is like that.
See, I'm not a snack guy in Disney. I'm
Oh,
really
I
not.
Mhm.
And I'm telling you, I like what?
Only at home.
Only at home. I like the snack. Only at home. I almost added.
You
stuff
eat what
to that,
snack?
but I almost added something stupid. At Disney. Listen, I'll probably get, and I don't even think they had it. They didn't have it last year. The chocolate covered pineapple. I'll get that. And I like. It's not a cook. It's a brownie. The round brownies. They're soft, round. One's the peanut butter. I forgot what the other one is. You can get them at the the candy store there at Magic Kingdom. But that's it. I'm sorry, the Joffrey's donut with a coffee. But besides that, I'm not a snacker. Like
I've never had Joffrey's or the donuts.
Yeah. I mean, Joffrey's is for coffee mainly.
But those donuts are so good. It's a big donut.
Chris, have you had what's the other donut place down there, Carlos? Everglazed? Is that what it's called?
I've never been. But it's
Oh man, I'm not saying they're great. They're better than Joffrey's by any means. I don't care too much for donuts anymore. But the amount of crap they put on those things. I mean, you get one
that's
it's just
the
loaded
difference.
with buttercream and everything. It's unreal. I've had a couple of them. They're good. I'm not gonna say they're not good.
We've had it. When did we have it?
Michaela brought it back.
Michaela brought it back. I guess we've had it. I don't know.
It's not the same as being in Disney getting yourself.
This past trip was my first time at Gideon's.
Same
Thank
here.
you, Steve. That was really good.
Yeah. The cake was better than the cookie.
I agree with you. The cakes are better than the cookies. And I'm
My
not saying
opinion, the
cookies are
cake was
bad.
better.
But
No,
the
not
cake-
one bit. Yep.
The cakes are better.
Yes.
But you got to get the right cakes. You only have 3, and I usually get there in the afternoons when they only got one. The one cake nobody wanted for the day is all that's usually left.
I get the peanut butter one. That was really good.
Oh, that's nice. Their buttercream. If you get a good butter, it doesn't matter. Like they do like a sprinkle, like a rainbow sprinkle cake in the middle. I don't care what it is, but as long as that buttercream's on it, it's really good.
Can't go wrong with buttercream.
And the red velvet cake was good too.
See, I don't like red velvet.
I'm not a red velvet fan either.
No.
Their cake is very moist. It's very important to me.
It's as moist as cake gets.
It's so moist.
I got cake in the fridge too.
And the frosting
want
is really good. The icing and frosting.
I hate that word.
What? Which word does she not like?
Moist.
Moist.
Oh, why?
I'm not going to answer for her. I might use it a lot at home. Around this time.
Oh, I love good snacks.
Shut up.
While I'm snacking,
Yep.
I'm backtracking.
But yeah, there's so much I want to.
There's a lot of restaurants. Like
Yeah.
Suzanne and I have set a goal. Well, I have set the goal. Suzanne's going to go along. I've realized that we're only missing a handful of resorts. Not even. Yeah, a handful of resorts that we haven't stayed at yet. So my goal is that's it. We're going to stay at every resort that we haven't stayed at yet. Even
Actually,
the All
stay at
Stars.
them or just go visit them?
No, stay at them. No,
Oh, nice.
pay to stay there. Yeah, there's only a few. What? Coronado. We're doing All Stars this year. We're starting off at All Stars 3 nights before the beach club. I mean, we're not going to do all the All Stars, but hey, we did an All Star, so it's an All Star.
Yeah.
But we're missing Coronado, Riviera, and Polynesian Grand Floridian.
Oh, you haven't stayed at Polly at all?
We haven't yet, but I guess I could say Wilderness Lodge too, but we're already booked for Wilderness Lodge for Copper Creek for next April. So
I'm looking at my list here because
I'm missing 4.
so I'm
I think that's
missing.
it. Oh, and French Quarter, but we've stayed at Riverside, so
Yeah, for actually staying in a room, whether I paid for it or not.
Yeah.
I am missing Contemporary. I haven't stayed there, but Contemporary. I've stayed at Poly and Grand Flow, but not Contemporary.
But have you stayed at Bay Lake? Do you consider that contemporary?
No, I've not stayed either one of those. Oh no, you know what? I did stay at Bay Lake Tower. You are correct.
Do you consider that contemporary?
So I have stayed at Contemporary. So I'm only missing. I forgot the tower is considered contemporary.
Well, it is, and it is. Suzanne's like Bay Lake,
Yeah.
but is it? It's still
So I've not-
contemporary.
I've not officially stayed in. These are the ones I've not stayed in: Old Key West and Saratoga Springs.
Really?
Two of the original cheapest and oldest hotels you can get at. And I've
You can
not
get in there
been
with 8
to,
TVC points.
and I've not stayed at the Riviera. So I've got 3.
Yeah, Riviera, because we stayed at the Contemporary, just not the Tower, but
Yeah.
we've stayed at Contemporary. So for us, it's
Yeah.
Riviera, Coronado.
Wow, it's crazy when you think about that. There's
Yeah, but Yacht Club is part of the Beach Club to me. That's all the same.
I count them as 2. I've stayed at both of them, so I mean, however you want to do it.
To me, it's the same. It's the same property. It's that building. Oh, the boardwalk. We haven't done the boardwalk yet. Yeah, there's 5 for us.
I stayed at Boardwalk at Thanksgiving and Grand Flow at Christmas this past year, so I got to knock them off.
Joey, have you stayed at that many?
I have stayed at the All Stars, Coronado, Polynesian, Contemporary, Beach Club, Pop Century, Caribbean Beach. I think that's it. So I still have a lot more than they
Hey,
do.
you bad, but you got quite a few of them off the
No,
list.
there ain't many
Yeah.
more.
The way
I've
they
stayed
have
at
them
2.
broken out, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
All
They
Star
got 31.
Sports.
They got 31, but they count the campsites as one of them. I don't count
Oh.
that one. So they got basically 30.
Well, you
Oh,
got
no,
the
you know what?
campsites.
And they have the villas. They have the Grand Floridian and the villas at the Grand Floridian. I don't count that.
No.
And
Count
Fort Wilderness and the cabins at Fort Wilderness. I don't count that. So they got about 28, it looks like.
Right.
Oh,
but I'm
I
saying
have stayed
even
at Fort
Copper
Wilderness.
Creek. Even Copper Creek and Boulder Ridge, to me, that's Wilderness Lodge.
Yeah, I've stayed at both of
So
those.
that's
so
1. So to me, that's 1.
You can count those as 1 too. I've stayed at both of those. I've stayed at all the All Stars, and they also have Poly and the Poly Villas. So I guess they have 27 according to this, basically. And well, no, they got the Boardwalk and the Boardwalk Inn or villas, so that's 26. Yeah, they're getting down there about 25-ish to 26
Yeah.
resorts, different
So we've
properties.
So we've stayed about 20.
I'd like to stay at one with a private balcony.
That's the only way
Yeah,
for me to go.
Private
now.
balcony or
Yeah, a balcony. Your own.
you just mean? Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you meant where nobody could see you.
all the deluxe, DVC deluxe.
Yeah.
I was telling Jeff this morning on his stream. For me, I need that. I need to be able to open that slide and go sit out there.
The best balcony
at the end of the night. Just
Kidani Village is the best balcony. If you get the interior with the animals.
yeah, we had it. don't get me
Every
wrong.
morning we go out there and just sit and watch the animals graze as we're working. Or
You got to have the time for it. I'm sorry. If you don't have the time to enjoy that,
well, if you don't, yeah.
Animal
If you don't have time to
Kingdom
enjoy it.
is not worth the money.
What is it?
If you don't have the time to enjoy that view, Animal Kingdom Lodge is not worth
Animal
the
Kingdom.
money.
Well, for me, DVC, Animal Kingdom Lodge is the second cheapest one I can get.
I'm just saying. So, let me change this all for you. Savannah View is not worth the money unless you have the time to enjoy it.
Yeah.
If you're a morning till night park goer, do not.
Is it that much? Is that expensive if you're paying out of pocket?
We paid listen, I remember the exact number, $16.67 for 3 nights.
Wow, dude! The Savannah View for
$600 a
me,
night.
the Savannah View for me for DVC, single-digit points per night.
Yeah, I believe it.
I
believe it.
That's a huge difference.
Yeah, we're going back. And we're going back, what, 5 years, Suzanne?
What?
Good night, Corby. Have a good night.
Oh my God, just go to bed. She's like, that's another one. Savannah View. Well, 5 years ago, 6?
2017
Yeah,
or 18.
so even worse. 6 or 7 years. It was $600 a night plus
Wow,
500 and change a night.
that's insane.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I'm DVC because otherwise I won't be staying in any of these resorts.
Well, I'm glad I buy DVC or rent DVC now because that's why I stay at what I stay. But I'm just saying, Savannah View, unless you have hours to enjoy that view, don't do it.
So people
Don't
always,
spend that money.
even if you had a small contract, like 50-point contract, that you can get 5 nights at Animal Kingdom Lodge. That's $3,000. So 50-point contract, if you picked up at the right time, would cost you about $5,000, and you're looking at about anywhere from $200 to $400 for fees. So you're looking at about, if you could get DVC and stay at the Animal Kingdom Lodge for 2 years, you get 5 nights each year. You're way ahead on your money. So, I mean, that's an expensive resort to stay at. I didn't realize I've never stayed there without DVC. I didn't know it was that much money.
Yeah. Yep.
It's crazy how it's only single-digit points during certain times.
I did Susanna McKellar a favor that year. We came into some extra money. I says, all right, we'll do a split stay. Yeah, we did a Christmas party that year
It
too.
was the first time.
Yeah. I said never again. What a waste. I saw giraffe once. And I said, never
dude,
again.
really? That bad?
That's it. It was that bad. Well, because again, Steve, we're leaving the hotel at 7 a.m. to get to the park.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We're not coming back until after, darkness.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. See, I'm staying there for not even worried about going to the parks when I was coming to stay.
Right.
I was staying for the just to enjoy the day.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff.
But that was the point I'm making. If you don't have the time to enjoy the resort, don't do it.
Jeff calls the Animal Kingdom Lodge its own theme park.
It is. There's 3 Savannahs over there.
And a couple of Marys and Pauls. You know me,
puzzles?
You know me in Animal Kingdom. I'll make fun of it as long.
You missed the boy child, Jeff. He did Lego. Oh, he's got the Bluey puzzles.
Yeah.
Have you done any yet, Jeff?
No. I was about to try to do one.
Nice. Look.
There it is. Which one is it?
I don't know.
It has a number print on the back. Should have a number print on the back.
Number 3. Keepy Uppy.
I love how he knows which episodes they are.
Keepy Uppy.
Keepy Uppy.
Oh, my. How was your day, buddy?
Long.
Yeah.
Long. Did so much today. So much.
I was surprised you came in. This is usually about the time that you leave.
Yeah.
Or head out.
I'm getting my second. Oh, do I need scissors to open these?
Are they childproof?
All right. Oh, this is going to be good for Jeff. Look. Look at the size of these.
Yeah.
It's got 48 pieces.
It does. I wish this was a puzzle he could pick up and show us when he finishes, though.
He might be able to.
Okay, I have
We
a
also
story.
got-
I have a story for you guys.
Awesome.
Okay.
So we went over to our friend's house today, and these are Abby's friends. Abby was working, so Abby wasn't with us. But they were building a puzzle. I'm like, oh, that's cool. It was the one actually you're building, Chris.
Oh, okay.
Well, those 4 Thomas Kincaid ones.
Yes.
And she had glue with her too. I'm like, wait, you guys glue puzzles? They're like, yeah. Doesn't everybody? I'm like, this is such
Most
a bizarre
people?
world.
Yeah.
Bizarre world.
They know.
I got more, Jeff, in the mail today.
Oh,
Mandalorian.
very nice. I did not realize puzzling was so big.
Yep. It's our own little community.
But she glued one last night, and they were working on another one today.
Did I also got Jeff a bottle of glue too?
He did get me a bottle of glue.
Did he?
I ate it though.
Oh, okay. I'll be honest, since we're talking about puzzles, I worked on the 3 Caballeros one. Was that yesterday or Thursday? I needed a bit of a distraction with some stuff going on, and I worked on it off stream. So I'm sorry. I worked on a lot of the pink. I got the 3 Caballeros word done across the top. So
Most of the people probably come just to chat anyways. I don't care what stage of the puzzle you're on.
So that happened.
You know what the good part about that is though? If you get it done, you got more to do.
Well, I've got a lot more to do. Clearly, because I've bought more now. So
Everybody have a good day today?
yes, I took the kids to the mall, Jeff, and I bought Lego.
What'd you buy?
I got the Wally and Eve brickheads.
Nice.
I got a Woody and Bo Peep brickhead,
Nice.
and I got the Return of the Jedi brickhead set.
Oh. Is that an Ewok?
It is an Ewok.
Okay.
Is it Wicket?
It is.
We were going through pictures on our phones, old pictures on our phones.
Mhm.
So the Philly crew came over, and we were just going through our phones, putting them up on the screen, laughing and stuff. And it's amazing how many pictures of poop that Meredith has on her phone.
Of what?
Poop. There's pictures of poop.
I have to ask her about this now.
You It's funny how many there are.
That's a slightly disturbing.
Is it cartoonish or animal or human?
TBD. I asked, but I didn't get a straight answer.
Wow, that's a good question. Wow. No.
I don't know.
Suzanne and I got flashed today. That was pretty entertaining.
You got what?
Yes, they did.
Flashed.
Oh, flashed.
I want to get flashed.
You just
Trust-
did.
Trust. Oh, you weren't looking up here.
Oh,
Trust me. This wasn't. No. No.
It wasn't a happy event.
No. Yeah, no.
I will say I was kind of surprised at the mall. there were a lot of people dressed as if they were at Disney World.
Hmm.
Kind of
You mean like
surprised by some of the
ears and
outfits.
stuff?
Huh?
With like ears and stuff?
No, just
That less clothing.
yes.
Yes.
Oh.
I knew where you were going with that.
So what stores besides Lego did you go to?
We went to Box Lunch.
Okay.
We went to the Vans shoe store. We went to Build-A-Bear. We walked through Build-A-Bear just to look at.
Did you build a bear?
No, the girl child wanted to look and see what they had. We went to a pop culture store, and on our way out, the girl child wanted to stop at, what is it? FYE.
For your entertainment.
FYE.
For your entertainment, FYE.
Yes, that place. And she picked up a 17 album that she didn't have.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm like, those stores still exist.
I haven't
I
seen
wish-
one in a while, Carlos.
They have one in my mall in Indiana when I was there.
They had a whole wall of vinyl.
I haven't been in a mall in a while too, so that's why I'm asking that. I'm surprised that
Yeah.
still exists.
Tell them where you ate.
I ate at Sarku, Japan, and the boy child ate at Chick-fil-A.
You're at Sarku, Jeff.
I don't even know what Sarku is.
Man, they're in both of our malls over here. Where the Disney Character Warehouse is. We have to take a trip, you and I.
Sarku.
Yeah, I love that place.
What kind of food is it?
It's like teriyaki chicken.
Oh,
So
I don't like
Sarku is a Japanese form of the way they prepare it. It's a sweeter teriyaki sauce, but this is actually their chain. Sarku Japan is very good.
Oh wow. Stacy said, since I showed logo, if anyone wants the Mandalorian helmet, they may want to check Walmart. Ours had them on clearance for $44. That's
How much are they normally? Aren't they like 49?
that one's usually $69.
Is it really that much?
Chris, is the Peter Pan out yet? Did you see it?
Yes, it is
It
out.
is out?
I'll tell you, they also had today. Let me go to my. Where is it? Here. They had it built and on display. The new castle.
Oh, is it good?
It is. Yeah. Let me pull up the. I took a picture of it. It was in the window, so I couldn't get a real clear. But I can pull up the picture better here and share on screen. It is really cool. It is really cool. And there were people buying them. They also had the Hocus Pocus house out on display as well. Today was the first day release for both of them.
Oh wow!
So,
I've been tempted, but
Have you purchased anything since the Titanic?
nope. I told you I got that one for free over there, but
That Peter Pan one looks really cool.
it does. It's
And honestly, that Pac-Man one looks really crazy cool too.
Pac-Man looks great. It's $269 great.
Yeah, they had it built here though, and it's really it's awesome.
It's only what 14 inches tall. I love the way the pictures make us look like
In person, it looked bigger than I expected it to be. To be honest with you,
Yeah, I read it was only 14 inches tall, which is it's a good size, but I think the Thor hammer is even taller than that.
how's that puzzle treating you, Jeff?
I almost have the border done.
Yeah.
I'd be having this much trouble with a 48-piece puzzle.
He said almost, and that's the
That's where
point.
you got to start, man.
I'm 75% done with the border.
Nice.
So here is.
anybody wants a sure bet,
There it is.
the Braves are going to win the World Series. I don't know why I just threw that out there.
Oh wow. I like it.
How many pieces is that?
It's 4,000 something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like 4,600.
It's like it had a
It's
couple hundred
eight-
more pieces than the original one.
Yeah,
Eight-
it had about
800.
800 more than the
Yep.
first one. But it is really pretty.
Chris, but think about it, 800. How many of pieces are in the stupid little fireworks? I don't like that. Not
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
like it. And there's, what is it, 8 more, what do you call it, minifigs.
Yeah. So you have Rapunzel and Flynn, Tiana and Naveen, Snow White and
Charming.
and Cinderella and Charming. I don't know. Can't remember. But
I'm sorry, Cinderella's is Charming. It's not Philip. What's his name?
Prince Philip.
No, that's Aurora's. Snow White's is
Prince Philip.
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand. That's it.
Charles. King Charles.
Did the other one have all these little spires around the tower and all too?
I think that's where a lot of your
Let's
pieces
go
are.
see.
There's more detail work in the spires than the last one.
Let's go check it out.
We got Carlos on mobile to go look at it.
I'm really
We do. We
There's
got
one right
Carlos
outside my door here too. I could have looked too.
Hold on. What are we looking at? We got the spires.
Yeah.
The spires. I can't see where the camera's
You
facing.
see, those are just like cones on top of it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one looks to have a lot more detail in the top.
Yeah.
That's the blue
Wait,
I
can you
have.
back up? Do you have a teddy bear stapled to the wall?
No, that's Tigger. The
Oh, they're hanging from the.
the magnet. This is metal. That's
Oh,
is the door. Oh, this one does open too.
Oh, the sides of this are completely different too. So
Yeah.
that the sides of that one versus this one look much more like walls here.
yeah.
I'll say this. I'm looking at yours right now, real quick. I like the darkerness of the bottom here. The blue, I like this blue better, but that darkness of the
Yeah.
Yep. Anybody want this
one's-
thing? We'll sell this thing right here. Bastard ruined me.
I
Right
love
there.
it.
That's my favorite right there. That Discovery shuttle.
I like that shuttle.
Yeah.
That
was a lot of
to
fun.
build.
That was a lot of fun. That's a scary me right there. Go in your room. It's already 11:30. Come on, go.
It's late. Later.
No, even worse then. Go. Your mother already took off. You go to bed. Yeah, Titanic ruined me.
Oh man, really?
I'm telling you, man.
Was it just a lot of repetition, or you just didn't enjoy the build?
It was a multiplication of things. It was one that I actually paid that money for a damn Lego.
Yeah.
That bothered me right off the bat. And it wasn't repetition. It really wasn't. It was just, I think I ruined myself by trying to do it on stream, by trying to be a YouTuber. I think if I would have just sat down and built a whole bunch and let Suzanne build a whole bunch, we could have banged that out like we did the castle in a couple of days.
Yeah.
It took me, over a month to build that Titanic because it was like, I didn't feel like streaming. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to build it. And then it was like, all right, I'll stream today. Let me build a little bit. And it's like, I don't even want to build it anymore.
See, that's why when I do my Lego, I don't do them like something like that. I'll put 3 cameras up and film them, but I'm not gonna. I don't have to do. You know what I mean? Do it live.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Then you can just sit down for 10 hours and build something.
Yeah. It was a lot. It's a lot of pieces. That thing's a beast. It really is. But I spoke to somebody who built that, and he built the Eiffel Tower. He's like, this was so much more fun. The Eiffel Tower. was just repetitive. All
The worst build, the worst build of all of them is the Coliseum.
Yeah, he said the same thing. He said the
Unbelievably
same thing.
boring.
He's got,
it's the same thing over and over and over. They're all beige.
Yeah. Yep. And
But it looked really cool when I got it done. But, oh, man, it was a nightmare. It's just like this. I mean, there's not even that many different Lego types in there. It's like the Taj Mahal was fun, too. But there's one section there that's nothing but repetition around the base. And it was boring. Yeah. Some of them get pretty bad.
I don't know if I'm going to buy this castle. I don't want to because, again, why do I need 2 castles? I get it. I get the colors are different and but
I'm going to buy. I'm going to have both of them. So
I missed out on the first one, and I really want to get this one. I don't know that it's probably going to take me a while to save up for it, but yeah, I want this one.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I want it. I'll say I want it, but knowing that I have the other one, and I don't know. I think it's just stupid. I really do. They could have picked. How many castles are there? 7, 8.
Yeah, but this. I mean, that's a totally new one, though. It's got a whole new scheme. I hope they follow it up with the other ones.
But it's the same castle. It's not like they added a spear or it's the same castle. Why don't we have Disneyland yet?
It's because it's smaller.
So what?
No, I agree with you. The fact it is, but the fact that first one was kind of basic. That one that he just showed looks so detailed. Really, really cool. I hope they do that and then do the other ones of that quality.
I don't think they ever will. I don't think they'll ever put out another castle. That's the problem. They should, but I don't think they ever will. Because here was your opportunity. 100 years of Disney. Why don't you put the first castle out there?
Yeah.
Now glue it without breaking it.
He got it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, that's big.
Look at that.
That's very gluable. Dude, you can do all of those and just hang and frame them and hang them in your bedroom.
Done and done.
Make sure you put paper on it if you're going to glue it, though.
Oh, damn you. I thought it was just going to glue it to Angela's desk.
Yeah.
She'd come to work Monday. What's going on?
Something else you'd like, if you had to, I'll bring you some craft paper, Jeff, like this brown paper. I'll bring you, over 12 sheets of it, and then you can put them on it and then just layer them until you're ready to glue them. We'll have a glue party.
In some states, that's illegal. You know that.
Yeah, you know.
Trying to pull up.
How was the experience, Jeffrey?
That took no time at all.
Did it feel like a good sense of accomplishment when you were done?
I'm kind of glad I did that before I went to bed. Yeah.
Jeff is 100 count now. There you go.
Jeff will be up at 6 a.m. Angel will be looking for him. What are you doing? I'm building Bluey puzzles.
A Bluey Gluey party.
A Bluey Gluey party?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I was going to pull up Lego's website to show the the full piece count and pricing of it, but it's not loading. The site is down. I believe that castle is $399.
Yep.
Yeah.
The other one was $349. This is $399.
Yep. And it's 800. It is 800 pieces more. 8 and
Yeah,
change.
it's like 4,800 and
yeah. I don't know. It's worth. Hey, it's worth it for you if it's your first one. And
you know what I didn't think about? I wonder, because some sets, I'm guessing this is probably not going to be one. You can get some sets on that discount down at Lego Store on your annual pass holder discount. I'm kind of curious to see if this one actually will take the discount or not.
Yeah.
Because 10% off that's $40.
Helps.
Yeah.
So you have a Lego store by you, Chris?
It's about an hour away. It's a small one. It's nowhere near the one at Disney Springs. It's
Yeah.
small.
In Pittsburgh, I don't remember there being a Lego store in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Maybe there was one.
Ours is 20 minutes away.
We had one in
It's in
the mall in
Providence.
Indianapolis,
Yeah.
or kind of just south of Indianapolis.
Stacy, I didn't get a free gift today at the Lego store. I think I could have gotten one, but it's the same. I've got like 3 bags of the same thing.
You know what's funny? I'm looking at my living room and my dining room. I think the Lego store is the same size.
Really? Are they that small?
Ours, yeah. Inside of the
Even
one,
the one
we
I had
have
in
a
my mall at Indiana was big.
No, this one's small. It's got a corner. It's a corner store. But yeah, shoot. Yeah,
Night,
the size
Tina.
it is.
Night, Tina.
Hi, Tina.
They, I checked the pick a brick wall. It wasn't the best selection of pieces.
Did you use any of your points, or are you saving it for?
I did use my points. I had enough points for $18, so I basically got the Wally set for free and a little bit off the other ones. So,
Yeah, I got $100 right now, so that castle would be down to 3. To be honest with you.
there you go.
And that's still, and I'm still like, nah. I don't know.
I don't know what I got. I didn't even think about. I need to check that because I forgot about that. That'd help too.
Yeah, I had $18 worth off, so I used that.
How's that work?
As much as you buy, you get points based on the pricing of each set, and so those points just stockpile when you buy, and then you can redeem those for a certain amount off on discount.
Yeah. They'll ask you at the beginning too. When you go to, it used to be rough, but when you go up to the cash register now, you say, "Do I have any points to use?" And they'll say, "Yeah, you got X amount of dollars. You can just take it off or keep them." But they have double XP and like once a year triple XP weekends.
Yep.
Or I guess they're not.
They expire.
It's not XP. It's bonus points or whatever.
They
Yeah.
expire?
Double points.
No,
They don't expire.
No. Nope. Mine
So you have
is
to
sitting
sign up
there.
for this, I guess.
It's free.
Yeah,
You just go to the
it's
store and
free.
tell them you want to sign up for a VIP member. You give them your phone number and stuff, and then every time you go to the registry, you just give them your email and your phone number.
Mm.
And you do get access to some sets early too. Like that castle was a VIP early access, so VIP members can buy it before it gets sold out. But it's crazy because everybody can be a VIP if they just go ask for it.
yeah.
But
Right.
a lot of people don't do it. So
We were on our way home. Evan got the Lamborghini, the little Lamborghini, and he got another small little set for the girlfriend. And I gave him. They did it under my VIP, and on the way home, I was like, "You should sign up for that." I mean, he's been buying a good bit of Lego lately.
yeah.
I like.
I like
standing in
getting
line.
your points, but yes, you should.
I like standing in the line and see people be like, they'll ask, "Are you a VIP member?" No, we're just buying this for our grandson. I'm like, you mind if I give my email?
Yeah,
I'll take your points. A lot of the workers won't do it. They'll be like, "No, you can't do that." But I've gotten lucky. I've become close to the manager at our store, and he'll look at me like, just shake his head, like, you don't. Why are you doing that? I'm like, because I want the points. I want my damn coupons. That's why.
I don't use my points during double or triple XP weeks or point weeks or whatever it is. So
I don't use them. I
want
buy
the extra,
during that time.
I buy all my stuff there.
Yeah.
Save even if I have points to use, I save them because I
Wow.
want the extra points.
That's the worst time, man. You want to build that up.
hey Gonzo.
Chris, you said the Peter Pan it came out in the store today, didn't it?
It is, yeah.
So I just
$60,
wanna make sure.
right? $59.99.
Yeah, it's cheap. I want to say maybe it's even $39.99. Carlos. Let me see if I can
thought
get
it
back
was
to the
60.
website.
It's a lot better set than that Little Mermaid one. That Little Mermaid
It
set
is.
is the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
That is an awful set.
Awful.
So bad. Everything I don't know. Everything to do with this.
It just makes no sense.
It's so bad.
I get it. It's a shell, but I'm sorry, they're not in the shell in the movie. I mean, it makes no sense.
Okay, so 4,837 pieces, $39.99.
Yeah,
$39.99. I wish.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
$399.99.
I'll take 5, please.
Yes, I'll buy everything they got.
You get 2,600 VIP points with purchase.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, that's $25 off right there.
Yeah.
And
I love this inside here.
the inside of it's cool, and it stands 31.5 inches tall.
Wow. How tall is the other one?
I'm not about to go measure it.
I got it right here. I can go measure it, but I didn't know. Oh, that's right.
I can't even get to the box. The box is in the corner.
Tell you what. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
There you go.
The Peter Pan one is not out yet, Carlos. It comes out September the 1st.
I thought you said you saw it today.
I thought I did. I thought it was available
because Nicole was telling me it's not till September 1st too. That's why I asked if you saw it.
Yeah,
that's not a bad set right there. It's cute.
It's not $59.99, 466 pieces. I like that the characters look like they're flying.
What's the size?
466
no,
pieces.
I'm sorry. Does it measurement? Does it give you a measurement?
It does show measurements.
Oh,
Here you go. 8.5 inches tall, 5.5 inches wide.
Wow. So it's one of I mean, for $60 it had to have been. So it's one of those Haunted Mansion ones.
Yes.
How big was the new castle? How tall?
That might not be.
The new one was 31.5 inches.
This one was 28.5 inches, so it's 3 inches bigger.
You know what? You know what it's doing? It's not the castle itself. It's the stupid firework that's making it tall.
The fireworks are off to the side. They're not above the castle.
No, I thought there was one above it.
Nope.
Is it to the side?
Yeah, they're off to the side.
All right. I thought that was one above it. Okay. Oh, that's cool. It's 3 inches taller.
You got to show me that Little Mermaid set.
I'd have to move I'd have to move my shelf.
Jeff, it's at the Lego store. It's hideous.
Here you go. It is. It was in the store.
I actually thought it looked kind of like that Pac-Man set's amazing. I actually thought it looked kind of cool on here. Oh man, in person it's not great.
Chris, you're better off searching it.
I am.
It's at the bottom of the list.
It probably is. I was trying to find too the. All right, we'll just search it. They had the. Here it is.
It's like somebody threw up. It's like a kid threw up and went that.
It's large too and bulky.
So what's so bad about it?
It just is hideous.
It's ugly. It's just. All right, let me put it this way: for us Lego people, that's hideous. If you're a Lego person, a Lego builder, collector, it's hideous. If you like Little Mermaid, hey, go spend $200 on that. God bless you.
That's $200.
Yeah,
close to it.
This is $159.99.
That's close to it. My Millennium Falcon didn't cost me that, and that's a better set.
I don't think it's that bad.
I in person, I don't like it at all.
It's ugly. It's just so much that's going on there. Like, what am I supposed to be looking at? What besides Little Mermaid, and it's the new Little Mermaid. It's all the new characters. Besides that, looking at this, what am I looking at? What is it? What?
The fish that are sucking on tailpipes.
It's you know.
Is that what they're doing?
It's not even a shell. That looks to me more like what Suzanne owns there when she makes her oh my god, the eggs. What do you call them?
Deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs. Yes, thank you. That's what that looks.
It looks like a deviled egg holder.
Deviled egg holder.
A deviled egg holder. Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't build that if somebody bought it for me. And God knows somebody has bought me many Legos. I would not build that. I'd thank them and return it to them.
Take it back to the Lego store and get something you want.
Yeah, right, dude. Sorry.
Oh, that's cool. So it's
that one of those
Spider-Man art.
Oh,
It's like he's crawling out of the picture.
that is kind of cool. I wonder what that actually looks like in person. If it looks good, it looks really cool in the pictures.
It does. That one's $199.99, 2009 pieces.
Wow, $200 for that?
It's one of those dot puzzles, though, Carlos.
Yeah,
it's like they almost price things on piece count instead of what it is. Wow, that's huge, actually.
It is huge.
That's
What's it, the 4-foot guy?
insane.
That is. I was looking to see if it showed specs somewhere.
I like the shield, Captain America shield.
Yeah, the cap shield's cool.
That was.
Where is the? Here we go. 21 and a half inches tall, 16 inches wide.
It's actually not bad. Not a bad
That's
size.
pretty big. Hocus Pocus house. I know you mentioned it before. That one looks cool.
That looks really cool in store. I didn't get a picture of it, but it looked. I'm not down to get that one because I'm not a huge Hocus Pocus fan, but it looked really cool in person.
I think the next one that I already told Suzanne I'll definitely will buy. There's the Orca. The Orca is coming out.
The what?
I knew Steve was coming. The movie I was watching earlier.
Yeah.
The Orca from Jaws, the boat.
Oh.
And a
I
big
didn't know that was
shark.
the name of the boat.
I don't like the shark, but I want the boat.
Yeah.
The shark comes with the series or the set?
You can build the shark too.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to mention. The Batman Batcave diorama.
Yeah.
That they came out with. I saw pictures of it on Lego. It looks cool. That thing is massive.
Really?
Yes. They had it on display in the window below the castle. It went the length of the store window. It was huge.
Oh wow.
Spread out.
That's the thing I don't like about the Lego website. You can do it yourself, but all their pictures make all the Lego sets look exactly the same size.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no scale proportion unless you see like a person, like that dude was holding that Spider-Man thing.
Right.
It's hard to get what they actually look like the Rivendell, whatever it is that we. I mean, that thing is gorgeous in person and massive. You just got to see them in person to get a good feel of what they actually are.
That was open, right, Chris? Because it opened.
Yes. It tilts open so you can close it to where you can see into the Batcave through the bat symbol.
Yeah.
And then it splits open, and there's like the landing for the Batmobile in the middle and everything. I was going to pull it up.
That's still my favorite Batmobile, 1989 or whatever. 89. Yeah. Michael Keaton Batmobile.
Here it is. So this is it. That's it closed, and then where's the picture of it with it open?
It closes too?
It closes too.
Yeah. It opens, it closes, yeah.
So
it's got 3 garage doors?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Here you go. So here it is split open.
Wow. So it's double the size as it is when it's closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a kid playing with it. It is big.
21. It says 21 inches, but I swear that's
it's probably when it's closed.
Yeah, probably when it's closed.
21 might be closed. Yeah.
I was hoping it would show the full size. No, but that thing, I was surprised how large it was. Split open, but it's really cool. You got a lot of the cool little minifigs with it, cool Batmobile and everything. This one is new too. This is the
new vet.
The new vet.
Yeah.
$149.99 for that one.
Detail looks amazing on that.
It does. Doors open.
Oh, the top comes off. I didn't realize
Yep,
the top.
you can make it convertible.
That's
There it is
cool.
with the top. There's the engine and trunk.
I'm not a car guy, so I don't like any of the. I mean, some of those sets look really cool, and if you were into cars, I'm sure they look amazing. But I don't care for any of this line of cars or any of that stuff.
You know what? I didn't have any cars until I bought the red truck, the red pickup. Like the Christmas one. That one was really fun built.
You built the engine too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes, that's Lego, Mark. And then the other new one, I find it kind of cool. A Maji Castle.
I like that.
I like this. $159.99, 2,125 pieces.
I do like that.
I like some of the architecture stuff. That's a cool one.
I like, the architecture sets are really cool. You got another one, Chris, that was similar to that. Had a water in it though,
Yes,
and like a bonsai tree.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Well, they have the Taj Mahal too.
The Taj Mahal was I had that one. It was a decent one. It's got a lot of repetition around the base of it though. But the other one that you showed was it a Japanese? Is it a bodega?
It's a Japanese garden.
It looks really cool.
I found it a moment ago.
You all right, Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Tired?
I'm tired. I'm hitting the wall.
You got an early start tomorrow morning too.
I do. I know. I should probably pop off.
But it's always good to see you, buddy.
Well, thanks for
You did a puzzle, Jeff. I'm so proud of you. You did a puzzle.
I know, right?
And I like the fact that they're that size too, because they would actually make great framed.
Yeah.
They're not too small.
That's a good size.
Jeff, what's on your hat?
Guardians.
Galaxy.
What is it?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, okay.
All right. No, I wasn't falling asleep. I was just like dozing off a little bit.
Resting his eyelids.
Yeah. I used to drive like that.
Yeah. Well, you guys have a good night.
Good to see you, buddy.
Jeffrey.
I'll see you real
night.
soon.
See you, buddy.
Sounds
Have a good
good.
night.
Yeah.
Bye, brother. This is the one, Steve. Tranquil Garden.
Yes. I like that one.
I like this. You got sort of the little water and everything there.
Mm-hmm. I'll go back to that picture before that one. Did it have multiple builds?
It may actually.
No, I think it was that one, right?
No.
The one it was showing the smaller pictures of things on the other side.
Oh, look, you can build the inside with the.
Nice.
That one is $109.99. And then there's your Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Hocus Pocus either, Chris.
I mean, if you're into the series, this is a really cool build. It looks amazing. Good night, Blue Moon in it.
Good night.
The detail and all is really cool in it. I just, not big into the series, so it doesn't have a lot of importance to me. But
What do you put together in your Lego?
Me?
Yeah.
I did the Mickey Minnie Mouse face thing, portrait thing.
Did you like it?
Mm-hmm. I like that one, but I haven't done any of the other ones. I don't want to get too interested in them because they're so expensive.
Hey, Carl or Chris, is Jeff going live tomorrow?
he is tomorrow morning. Yes.
Tomorrow morning? Okay.
Anybody want to guess from where?
I know where he's going from. I know where he's going. I just didn't know if he's going live or not.
Sunday. It's a Sunday stream. Take a guess where he's going to be. Yeah, unfortunately. To me, it's unfortunately that he is going to stream.
This is.
I guess you don't know the other thing then. Okay.
I know where he's going with Abby.
Right. No. Okay, we'll talk off stream.
Yeah.
This is your, if you spend over $100 on Disney, you get this set for free. The Disney 100 Years Celebration, $24.99, 226 pieces.
That looks weird. I mean, but it's a Disney one, so that's halfway decent.
Like Mickey in a little stage with the camera and Doikers. Yep, Doikers tomorrow. Well, the only other thing I have is pictures of lounge flies that I took at box lunch.
Well, you got an equal opportunity here, Chris. Show the girls.
Okay. Here you go. I hadn't seen these before. Y'all may have seen these. I hadn't. This is the Little Mermaid Ariel lounge fly.
Did she hit him? Is he bleeding from his face?
No, they're supposed to be blushing, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird looking when you zoom in.
It does. This is the Princess and the Frog. This is a bio world one. This isn't lounge fly, but
I don't like that either.
Mm-mm.
That cat looks like Marie.
It kind of did. This is Rapunzel and Flynn.
Of all the things you could do with these, and that's what you get out of Rapunzel?
The handle looks like it's her hair braided, though.
Am I wrong, Troy? Is this a nice bag that you would go after?
I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like
one.
it either. Okay.
Moving on, then. This is the Disney Loungefly Princess one.
That one's alright.
Yeah, it's okay.
Snow White.
Nope.
This is another Disney Loungefly. It looks like they're all trying to storm the castle.
Okay.
Yeah.
They can
like
keep
that one
storming.
I hope they're not looking up while they're this is the Ursula Loungefly.
Why is she yellow?
Because the glow from her cauldron, I don't know.
Yeah.
This one is a Peter Pan one.
Whoa.
With
nope.
Dreamy eyes.
They have cute faces, but that's about it.
This was the Pinocchio, and then the
I like the Pinocchio one.
I like the Pinocchio one, and then the what's the whale's name? Monstro. Yes, and his mouth opened up so that you could see inside, but they were very harmless. Cool. And then this was the new Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Loungefly. I liked this one a lot. It opens up, so this whole flap here opens, and then you have Spider-Gwen on the inside, and then that flap opens, and you have those Spider-Man on the inside.
It's going to come as a surprise, but I hate that animation style. I think it looks awful.
Yeah, I know you do. I love it. There's the back with Spider-Punk on the back. And then I think that was the last one I had. Yeah.
They didn't have any of those at our box lunch when we went on Tuesday, I think. I didn't see any of those.
I check Box Lunch website every once in a while for Pete's Friday night stream. I've never seen any of those before.
What's Box Lunch?
Box Lunch, they sell a lot of pop culture merch, Disney, Harry Potter, Hello Kitty, different stuff like that. But a portion of their sales go to help with school lunches for kids.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Their membership program they call lunch money, so you can.
Yep.
Yeah.
That store is like crack cocaine for me. I'm surprised that I walked out the other day with nothing, but yeah, that store is like my favorite store.
It's they have pins, they have buttons, they have
Interesting.
apparel, they have Loungefly, they have
I call it the hot topic for older people.
yeah, that's true.
We can't end on that. You got to give us something better than that.
Jill Walkbritt says Hot Topic is a related company. It is.
Yeah, they are related to each other. Yeah. I just don't like going to Hot Topic because it's so loud in there. They don't play loud screaming music at Box Lunch.
That is true. Mars says yes. Box Lunch is overwhelming. It can be. It's amazing. Ours is small. I don't know if yours is, Joy, but man, they have stuff packed in there.
Yeah, you have to like scoot around.
Yeah. If there's more than like 9 people in the store, it's hard to get around.
Yeah. And then we came home and we had to order the Loungefly bag that Peyton wanted online because they didn't have any. She wanted to stitch one, they didn't have any.
I saw one. I didn't get a picture of it. I saw one with Stitch in his cape, like at the end of the movie when he's doing the laundry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She wanted the one that he was holding a turtle or something.
I didn't see that one. Well, what have y'all got planned for the 4th of July? Anybody cooking out?
Peace and quiet. At Epcot.
I'm working.
Are you working the 4th?
I am.
Oh. I'll sleep in for you, Carlos.
Thanks.
And then the nighttime I'll be hiding in the closet with the dog.
Did your boss give you the day off, Joy?
Probably not. I don't get any days off.
He probably takes off and then.
No, he's going to be here working and I'm going to be hiding. I don't like when he works from home.
My goal is to find somewhere with good barbecue. Pick up.
Ooh. You know, that actually sounds really good. I wish I had my setup because I'd have my own grill. I'd be out there grilling, and it just need a house.
Well, you're home alone for a while, buddy.
I know. All my stuff's in storage, so I can't enjoy it. Still can't walk around without pants on because they have cameras.
Oh.
I don't think it'd be appropriate. Just kidding.
I have no problem with it. Go ahead. Wow.
Might give Kelly a shock.
I can't believe it's 1:15 and that kid's still awake. I can't believe I'm still awake.
You're still here.
That's crazy. On that note,
I appreciate everybody hanging out.
You leaving?
We'll call it a night.
What? Fine. That's right. I got to show Chris something backstage anyways.
Hope you all
Again.
have a good night. Tomorrow night, Steve, we're going to do Harry Potter tomorrow night.
It is Harry Potter night. We moved it to Sundays. We thought it would be best.
We'll move it to Sundays, so we'll be doing episode 2 of the Harry Potter
Chamber of Secrets.
oh, Chris looks so into
Chamber of Secrets. That sounds like
Secret Garden.
I'm going.
Victoria's Secret.
Exactly. I hope you all have a good night. We will see you back tomorrow night for movie night. And take care. Have a good one and a good Sunday. Love you all. Roll over, Ethel. I'm coming to bed. Good night, everybody.